But at this
literally,
point,
we're
I've
starting
given
the
up.
session off. No.
I've
We're starting
given
the
up.
session off with a fucking sea fairy box and your allure.
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah, we
in-
start with the box first. That's more important.
Technically, you guys are
No, we're
starting it
starting with
off.
your allure. That just said that we're starting with your allure. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
Now I'm in on the joke.
You know, funny
Now
enough,
I'm in on the joke.
funny
I'm
enough,
not getting
you
to
got-
say it.
you guys talking about starting with Johann's lore. That's actually what we started the recording with. It's kind of crazy.
Oh,
It's kind of crazy.
very nice.
It's kind of crazy. I was waiting for a funny part to happen, but no funny parts happen. So I'm just like, we'll just start it.
Rewind. Let me.
We'll just start it here.
So, planes or something.
That's
What's up with planes?
it's more sad than funny, but
But people laugh.
What's the deal with
like-
airplane food?
oh
the
gosh,
hell?
no,
Didn't even
we're not
say
doing.
that.
We are not doing a Seinfeld.
Is that from Seinfeld?
That is, yeah, that's Seinfeld.
I don't know if he's ever actually said that.
He
it's
has.
Like,
I have seen the recording of
he?
him. Yeah,
Okay.
I've
I
seen-
thought it was like one of those things
they're
where
like, "What's the
Kirk from
deal
Star Trek
with
is
blank?" Is one of his things. There's a recording of it.
true.
It's either there's a
True.
recording of it or I'm insane and making it up in my head.
Oh.
I don't doubt that he said that. I'm just wondering if it was specifically airplane food because Kirk has never once said "Beam me up, Scotty," and people
That's
just assume he said
yeah.
that.
That is true.
A Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
You can
or
really
like
hear
the
my
Luke,
dice.
I am your father. That's not the line.
I know.
True.
He says, "No, I am your father." That's the line.
Yeah. I always
And then he says, "Hit me more, daddy."
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's what I remember.
Which-
I remember
Which is,
that.
since
But I
you
remember
guys
too.
haven't watched Star Wars, it could be true. You don't know it.
Yeah.
I
No.
believe it's true.
I believe that.
I believe it.
I
don't
believe
know
that.
if
May
we
is
saw-
the coolest person here, by the way.
Thank you. What did I do?
May has actually watched the Star Wars.
I've
Yeah.
seen Star Wars.
I don't know if I've seen the exact same Star Wars as you have.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was
What does that
called
mean?
Star Whores or something. I found it in the back of the
No, May,
Blockbuster.
that's totally plausible.
Oh man. I
But if
really
you
wish I
find
would have
it-
started the
If you
recording
find
on
it, send
Star
me the
Wars.
link.
Oh my gosh.
You
Is that
got
whole
it.
bit recorded?
Got it,
Oh,
sister.
God, I hope
Yeah,
it was.
all
That all
of
recorded?
that
I
was
really hope that's
recorded.
recorded. I
All
love
of that was
incriminating
recorded.
myself.
Wow, I really wish that we would have started on Star Wars. That would have been great.
You can very easily trim the first 2 minutes of this conversation.
I can.
Start at
It
Star
won't
Wars.
disrupt anything.
Just cut everything out up to the point someone says Star Wars.
And then
So-
cut out the rest of the session too. Just upload that.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
episode
just-
right there.
Star Wars end. Done.
I've done stupid shit like that.
So hello everyone. Hello.
Hi there.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Kingdom of Altiria, where in our last session, the heroes were cordially invited to the castle to speak with the king by way of getting drugged and poi poi being stuffed in a sack.
Very
Yeah.
cordial.
While drugged, they had a shared
Very
vision.
cordial, very demure.
While drugged,
By the
while
time that episode is uploaded
While
updated,
drugged, they had a shared vision and confirmed the whereabouts of the enigmatic Dorian Nightingale. Once awake in the castle, they discovered Gimble's noble roots, and the king gave the party a quest to kill the aforementioned Mr. Nightingale. Also in the last session, it was a big session, they met Alistair, the mysterious court magician who later invited the party to conspire against the king and gifted them a set of ancient plate armor from a box labeled Winehouse. And now, we return to our heroes in the late afternoon, hiding away in their room in the Adventurers Guild, and Thwomp strutting his stuff in his new set of plate armor.
Is there a mirror in the
Clank,
room?
clank, clank, clank.
there definitely is a mirror.
There is, in fact, as a matter of fact, there is a full body mirror.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes.
like a ceiling to
Imagine
floor
I'm
type
like
thing.
I'm checking out my hips.
Boom.
Oh, you look really good.
It is
Thank you.
it is stunning.
Right in front of the bed for some reason.
There's also mirrors on the ceiling. That's a little
I was
weird.
about to make
but-
that joke.
I figured
Now
if
it's canon.
I figured if I didn't, someone would have had to, or would have done it instead. But
It's free range.
it's free range. Yeah. there's just an inordinate amount of mirrors in this room.
It's like a fun house.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Just slightly too many mirrors. Honestly,
I'm scared to move.
that would kind of that would honestly freak me out. I could never have a mirror like above my bed because when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna think there's a demon on the ceiling.
I never understood the appeal.
No, it's so weird.
I don't know.
Do
I
people
so weird.
actually have that in their room? Like a mirror on their ceiling?
Yeah, I have seen it before.
Listen, if I could, I
That's
would.
freaky shit. That's what freaky people do.
What?
May is
Why
the
do I
Never
freaky
mind, I
people.
take it back. Didn't say
Why-
anything.
Why is it I imagine Poi Poi doesn't exactly know what a mirror is, and if placed in a fun house, Poi Poi would just take their dagger out and just start threatening the other Poi Pois in the room.
I feel like Poi Poi knows exactly what a mirror is, but doesn't have the object permanence or like the self-awareness to realize that that's their own reflection.
I feel like all of us have ran into a glass door before.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about it in
Every
real
single
life,
one of
right?
our characters has ran
Yeah,
into a glass
yeah, of course.
The only difference is with Johan, it shatters when he hits her with his fucking antlers.
Uh-huh.
The difference
Yeah.
with Gamble is that he did it multiple times. Like, he bumped into it like 3 times before he's like, oh yeah, I should probably open
Poi
this.
Poi would get stuck to the mirror. You would have to peel Poi Poi off of it.
Yeah, it'd be like that wall crawling thing
Yeah.
that just like slowly falls down the wall.
Poi Poi just has the texture of a sticky hand.
Yeah, that's what I
exactly.
imagine.
Little sticky hand
yeah.
toys, yeah. I'm imagining this whole conversation happening in character too.
As it should.
Absolutely.
Just you guys drunk off your mind.
Now, everyone
Thwomp.
else is talking. Poi Poi's just on the mirror going, "Lup." Rolling down the mirror.
I gotta animate that now.
Do it.
I don't know how, but I will do it.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Make it happen, Captain.
Creda's great
Gimbal,
for
I think
animations.
this armor looked pretty good on you, but I think it fits me a little better. So I think I might
I
keep it.
agree. It made my waist look too skinny.
Okay.
Too
Well, I
skinny
don't-
for war.
Who should I thank for this armor?
You already thanked him through the rock.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
That was the very last moment.
I forgot about the rock.
Was you talking into the Rocky
Got a
Talkie?
pen pal,
I love it.
but it's one direction.
I
You
just
don't know if he even receives it.
I just want it to be
Bro has
known that
middle-
I said Rocky Talkie and nobody acknowledged that. I feel
Rocky talk. I
I
didn't
feel like
hear you.
I need to be
I didn't hear
vindicated.
it.
I immediately
It's a
thought.
good one.
I mean, I thought like you know in D&D there's like a sending stone. I just assumed this is a sending stone.
Yeah, it's a sending stone, but
Okay. Cool. This is cool. I love this armor.
I think we should open the box. Like we've had this box for a while, and we know how to open it now.
You do. Give me your neck thing.
Oh, my necklace?
Yeah.
Sure.
know,
What?
My cultural artifact.
Yeah, here's my heritage. I drop it in your
Didn't
hand.
we learn that box belonged to like Lillian's son? I feel like this is
Yes.
an invasion of privacy.
Let's
box-
open
It is, but
and if
that's
it's
what I
something
do best.
interesting, then we keep it. If it's not interesting, we give it back.
That's true.
I'm just gonna do the exact same thing I did before. I'm gonna stick the stone to a lockpick and try to short circuit the lock.
okay. Do me a favor, roll lockpicks.
Ah,
Or
dang.
whatever you what do you have? What do you have to roll?
Last time I rolled lucky guess, but I guess now I know how it works, so I can't do lucky guess again.
Yeah.
I can roll locksmith.
Yeah, roll locksmith.
Can I have? Can I get advantage if someone gives me words of encouragement?
No.
Give you words of encouragement.
You can
got
receive
this,
words of
Bye-bye.
encouragement, but you're not going to have
Dog.
advantage. You're not going to have advantage.
Johan's still drunk.
I think
the
he
box
drank
looks.
when we said
The box
everybody.
does look pretty now, though. The box looks pretty.
We got a 14.
Unfortunately.
Aw.
Pity points, pity points.
Unfortunately,
I have 1 pity point.
you wouldn't make it with the 1 pity point.
No?
No.
What? I got it with lucky guess before.
But
God.
take pity.
Take the point. Use it somewhere else.
But now my locksmith is going down.
Unfortunately, and
Rhyme me a river.
let me roll. I'm rolling with this one. If you guys remember what this one is for you
I don't
guys,
That's
remember
true.
Which one's the evil one and which one's the good one? I'm assuming it's the good one.
this is the good one. The black one is the good one. See, black is the
Now I'm
good
gonna start paying attention to it.
Yeah.
So much for opening the box
You
this
don't
session.
break.
I know.
You do not break a pick. However, the charge is still
Oh.
used up, and the box inside you hear a clank, as if
Oh.
it has locked further.
What
Oh,
does that
God damn
mean? What does that mean?
Why
You
is
just hear a
this
clank.
box so complicated?
You just hear a clank. It's a
I just
puzzle
wanna-
box.
hacked.
It's a puzzle
I just
box.
want to break it open and see
Damn
what's
it.
inside.
Okay,
Punch the box.
Poi. Well, don't punch the box. Now that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Poi's
It
gonna
already. I want to remind you guys. It already doesn't look like the same box that Lillian lost because it looks new.
Oh man,
True.
Mm.
even gonna recognize it if we bring it back.
We're doing him a favor. We cleaned it up.
Yeah, we restored it.
Yeah.
We removed
You
all
restored it.
of his son's influence.
This makes it worse.
Poi's gonna let out a heavy sigh and try to very subtly put the necklace on without anyone noticing.
Thwomp's gonna catch that. Oh yeah, just pick the necklace up.
Still attached to neck.
Gonna shake Poi Poi off of it.
I
Brilliant.
flopped out. Okay.
Brilliant. Oh,
I blow on it
actually,
a little bit to see if I can restore its charge.
actually, you know what? Just to make it easier, let's do this.
Just put it in rice.
No, when you
The necklace?
no, just
Yeah.
just to
Yeah, like
make
when
it
you-
just to make it completely clear, when Poi Poi failed the lock, a small etching above the lock changed from what looked like an infinity symbol, or like an 8, to a 7. That's what that means.
Alright.
We have to keep doing it till it opens.
Why
I'm
that's how
assuming
many
that means
attempts?
how many fails until it destroys whatever's inside.
I'm thinking the latter. I'm thinking the latter here.
Yeah,
And
I
I
just
roll
wanted to
lucky
make that
guess.
completely clear. You can roll up
Okay.
to discern what the timer or what the numbers are.
What the timer represents, yeah.
Yes, you can.
Can I
You
I
can.
attempt?
Not really a
to gamble
timer
my-
if it's not
Do I
representing
get-
time, though.
Does my
That's a-
-3 in intelligence impact?
Lucky guess.
20, that's a 21 on lucky guess.
Okay.
Ooh.
This
Man.
is you may discern that this is how many attempts you have to unlock the box.
Okay.
What happens
Okay.
when you unlock it?
Or
Or
when I
when
run out of
you run
attempts.
out of attempts? Who knows?
Okay.
But now you have 7 attempts left.
Hear me
Got
out,
it.
guys. Hear me out. If that's the
What?
case, right? Why don't we just bring it back to this?
So can we take this to that big hat wizard that you
No,
guys visited?
no, I'm just gonna hold on to it until I can open it because I have pride.
Oh, okay. I respect that.
Anyways,
I don't think he really wants to do business with me anyway.
What you do?
Well, yeah, what happened?
mentioning Johan.
He got a
Oh,
new
fuck.
one.
mentioning
He
Johan.
did, but I still feel bad.
There's something they should be telling us.
Such as?
Yeah, what
I
are
don't
you
know
what are you
anything at
talking
this
about?
point.
Everyone's just confused. Gimble's like digging into Johan for no reason in particular.
There's some things you should be. I
A
don't
drunk
know.
Johan.
I'm like looking at Thwomp like, did something happen between them?
I don't know. They don't want to go back to the
Gimble's
magic
looking a
shop.
little
I don't know what
angry.
happened there.
He's crossing his arms
Being
like
weird about it.
So I remember Johan mentioning that there was a war involving Scoburn, and that could be why the Scoburn are treated so poorly in Dawnspire.
I did mention that at some point.
How
yes.
Johan thought that Elias Dawnbright the King would recognize his name because Dorian Nightingale, the King's former best friend, saved his life once. And how Scoburn are innately magical.
Yeah, all of those things.
Those are what I remember
I've
Brady
mentioned that
mentioning
at some
before.
point.
I know that I have pulled Johan aside a couple of times. I don't know if he's thinking about this in the moment, Thwomp is, but he has pulled him aside and been like, so you know who Dorian is, and clearly, like, you've seen my vision at this point.
I know about as much as you. without saying too much.
Is there not more to tell?
Well, if you're referring to what happened in the magic shop earlier this morning. Was that this morning?
No, it was yesterday.
Before we passed out.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yesterday.
I have no idea what that was. And to give the others context, we, as you know, Gimble and I visited this Mages Guild, and he had this the mage there. What's his name?
Sanguine
Sanguine?
Valenwood.
That.
Sanguine
You said it at the same
Valenwood.
time. I did not catch it at all.
Sanguine.
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 Penguin?
Allenwood.
Sanguine Palinwood.
Yeah, Sanguine Valenwood.
He had this orb
Sanguine
that
Palinwood.
had the ability to measure one's innate magical ability. Gimble used it, and it gave him something of a mark of a blank slate. Something that could be molded into something more useful. I have used magic before, as most Skullborn have. I wondered where I still was, because it's been a long time since I have cast a spell. So as I placed my hand on it, I was not expecting it to shatter.
Oh my.
In
How many
a
pieces?
Smoky explosion. I don't know.
Ooh, wait, can you go touch his new ball with me? I want to watch.
I would rather not.
Yeah.
I imagine that sort of thing is rather expensive given the nature of magic.
I've acquired a bunch of valuable jewelry I can give him.
It's true. I got some stones. Assorted
but the-
stones.
I have a cube.
The thing to note about that,
Mm-hmm.
he mentioned that he had seen it once before. Someone had done something similar before being banished to a certain lonely mountain.
Oh.
He didn't mention him by name, but knowing what we know now, I assume it to be Dorian Nightingale.
Orion Nightingale.
Also a Skullburn.
Also
Half
half
Skullborn.
Skullborn, yes.
Everything's tied back to this Dorian.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Even glass balls hate Scoburn.
Yeah. Who knew?
Yeah, everybody's racist.
Racist
I have a feeling if
glass
that
balls.
were the case, then he would have known, and he would have told me that Scoburn and these orbs don't mix, but I have a feeling that's not the case. I am wondering if I may be cursed in some way.
Oh, my theory was that Dorian's your dad, but that makes more sense.
That Dorian being my father is a very unlikely scenario considering I am full scope.
Oh, well,
Maybe-
you know, you never know.
Maybe you're his father.
That seems
Yeah.
slightly more likely, but I don't know.
How busy were you in your youth?
Not very, I'll tell you that.
You guys
You
do
never know,
realize how
Johan
old
has
they are
those.
too, right?
No, so we basically.
I don't know how old Dorian is.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
know,
know
we-
how old Dorian is.
Well,
either.
listen. We live in a world where time travel might be real, so it's.
That is
You
true.
never
The
know.
genie's out of the
Never know.
bottle.
You know,
You
people
never
thought
know.
I was
Grandfather.
a full bugbear, and then I found out I'm a half bugbear, so anything's possible, right?
Yeah, and I'm half.
Huh.
And I'm half
Wishy.
squishy. I'm half Alanian, and then I'm half Alanian, and then half a different kind of Alanian.
Outstanding.
It is true. You're
Yeah.
half Alanian, and half Altirian Alanian. It's
Yep.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Thwomp feels very embarrassed that he's like the most normal.
Yeah, Tom's just a
You're
kid.
raised by
group.
dwarves.
I was
Something.
raised by a dwarf. He's kind of like, I wish I was at least dwarf. Dwarfs are awesome.
They're pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. I don't
Who
know
knows,
anything
maybe-
about them, but you say they're cool. So
Maybe God will make a mistake and say that your dad was a dwarf or something like that.
Yeah,
Who
you never
knows?
know.
You
You
never know.
You never know, because clearly it happened to me.
So true. Fake parents and such.
God
Well,
made
now-
a mistake making me too.
Now they're like real uncles or aunts or something related to me. I don't know.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about Johan's lineage, and I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Thwomp's
got
curious
the holy
because now now that Thwomp has heard Johan mention Dorian, I'm like, yeah, what is your connection with that dude?
Is he your son?
Is he your son?
Probably not. I'll be honest.
So you're old enough to have
Am
what
I?
are they called?
I don't
The
know.
ancient heroes? What do they refer to them as?
The old
The old
heroes?
heroes.
I
The
know.
old heroes? Are you old enough to have known the old heroes in their prime?
Are you old enough to be their dad?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
looking
I
at
have-
their dad.
I did meet them in their prime, yes.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Dorian saved my life at one point. Well, technically
Mhm.
all of them were there, but he was the one, mostly.
Well, I don't know what to make of any of this.
Neither do I.
All I know is the
Frankly.
wind is blowing us the way it really wants to. Hard.
The wind is blowing us in many directions. I have no idea what you're
Yeah, I
talking
mean-
about.
I mean, we can. Are we still gonna do the ghost thing? The ghost quest?
I
At this
kind of
point,
want
it
to.
doesn't seem that worth it.
Relevant?
I kind of want to see a ghost, though.
Me
I think it'd
too.
be pretty cool.
What if
think it
one
would
of
be
the
pretty cool.
ghosts is like one of my relatives, and then
What
I
if the
get
ghost is your dad?
well, isn't my
Yeah.
dad alive?
That,
Oh.
Dad is alive, yes.
What if the
Hopefully.
ghost is Johan's dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Or Johan's son.
Or Johan's son?
I would hope
He has
not.
multiple sons. Yeah.
I, out of character, I have no idea anything about Johan's sexual behavior. So just I'm assuming not. I have no idea.
We'll get cracking
mean,
on
you-
it. We need
yeah,
that
you-
deep lore.
No,
You would probably, if you don't, you don't know that, so that means that it's probably not important.
probably
Okay.
not important.
Meanwhile, he's there writing notes like Johan has 17 kids.
That is what Gimble is writing down for sure.
And another canonical conversation about Johan's sex life.
Absolutely. This is all canon.
This is all
Yeah,
canon
there's a-
conversations.
it's not impossible, but it's not likely.
There's people who would fuck a deer.
Namely other Scobird, but yeah. Anyway, talking about where we need to go next.
Any fans of Hell of a Boss?
Oh man, oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
has been. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
like
boy.
Alistair.
Yeah.
He's like barely deer-like, in my opinion.
Fair.
Anyway.
Deer passing.
This is a fun conversation. Anyways,
Oh,
Johan?
I was just going to. It seems the wind is blowing us in a few directions. Namely, back to the castle with that. Whatever that weird bird familiar thing.
Yeah, I don't give a
is.
shit about that
But I
bird anymore.
don't think we understand what's going on enough to really worry about it yet.
No,
There's
it's
something
fair
going
enough.
on up north. We were going to head that way anyway to deal with Winehouse. That's a third option, I suppose. Where there's many things for us at Winehouse. Namely, stopping at Goldmarsh on the way, dealing with the slave problem there. Then going to Winehouse and doing the same. And then also apparently destroying this propaganda machine that's going to name drop Gimbal across the country. That's
Yeah,
not.
I need an alias or something. I need a new name.
Gumball.
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 That's so ugly.
Mm.
Oh man.
So that's a quest up there. And then, of course, there's your vision, which leads us multiple ways. One, back to Traveler's Respite with whatever that scroll thing is. And then, of course, to the Lonely Mountain, which also I am being led to because of my curse question mark situation.
Are you doing deer hands, Brady?
I'm counting things.
Oh, okay.
Like this?
I thought you were
taking
doing
off
like
his
hoof
hooves.
hands.
No, I was grouping them because like there's one thing going one direction, two things going another direction, and then two going another way.
I
So
see.
it's just like 3 groups.
Crazy.
I do not mean to do the
Live long and prosper.
exactly.
Live, fawn, and prosper.
Live
Oh,
long
Oh
and
my goodness.
Deer
That's the name of the
reference.
episode.
And prosper.
That's it,
Alright,
everybody.
That's got to be a new catchphrase.
We got it. We have to keep remembering the shirt ideas.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down actually.
Dementia,
Dementia.
Twink
Dementia.
Magnet,
Yeah.
Spiritual Bastards.
Spiritual
What
bastard.
Wasn't one of them like Daddy something?
Yeah.
Hey,
the
yeah.
milk? The milk
Daddies.
MILF Hunter.
Can't do MILF
What about
Hunters.
Dilf
that's
Hunters?
copyright. Dilf Hunters, yeah.
Ooh, well, honestly,
We got a dilf right here. Hi, Johan. No, I heard
According
And
to
what
the
a
new
doll
lore,
he
according
is.
to
You're
the
I
lore,
heard
like
he-
grandpa at this point.
Yeah.
I heard he has 17.
a good dilf. A good dilf.
Stop! We're not adding to this thought. I am not the Scanlan of this game.
Honestly,
I love how the session has just evolved into just throwing wild accusations at Johan and sexuality.
It's amazing.
you know what
Oh,
it is?
Sexual
We all
escapades over
want
like
Johan
the
It's
600
been
more.
years
30
we've been
minutes
around.
and you guys are still in the same room yelling
Okay.
at each
I
other.
know.
You know
It's
what?
not me, more like.
We're all sitting in a circle on the
What
floor.
should we do? What should we do? Let's
Where are we
decide.
going next? I don't know.
You want to go free the
Womp.
slaves?
Okay.
Thwomp
okay.
bangs the
Yes.
table. Thwomp wants to see a goddamn ghost.
Let's go see
good.
the ghost.
Let's go see the
Let's
ghost.
go to the ghost. It'll
Slaves
get us.
can wait.
The Dragonkin children we left in Travis Respite can wait.
We'll go
I
there
forgot
after.
about them.
We'll go there after.
Okay, let's go see a ghost.
Yeah.
Please,
Spooky,
please.
spooky.
I want to go see this
Spooky.
ghost so
Let's go.
bad.
Oh,
Let's go
Uh-oh,
fucking
spooky.
fight a ghost. I don't think we have anything that can actually hurt a ghost, but I don't know how ghosts work in this
Well,
world.
who says we're hurting them? Maybe we're gonna become friends with the ghost.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we can talk it out. We don't know
maybe you
what the
could
ghost
put it in a
wants.
little bottle and carry it around with us.
Maybe
Oh,
we should
that'd be
buy
so
some holy
cute.
water or something.
Well,
Can
I'm
we stop
holy,
by the
right?
store?
You know what? I guess you are.
Actually, well, the thing is, you were kind of born out of sacrilege, so I'm not sure.
That is true.
Hmm. Well, like, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe I'm not holy. We'll figure it out.
You're holier than I.
Somebody in this room's a little blasphemous.
You're about as holy as I am.
Well, yeah.
Spiritual bastards.
Spiritual
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Bringing it
let's
back.
go. Let's go. We're wasting our
Alright.
time.
Thwomp finishes what's left in his mug. and throws it against the wall.
Yeah.
Don't make a mess.
Aggressive.
It's a
Trying to
whole
assert his dominance.
dwarf tradition. I couldn't help it.
Mm.
Deep lore.
Here, I finished my drink too, and I slide a bucket towards you.
I forgot you were in the bucket of brine the whole time.
I love
It was
that.
a bucket of cider.
A cider.
I should get a bucket of brine next.
Poi Poi is just very sticky.
I'm very sticky right
At
now.
all times.
At all
I can
times.
climb the walls like Spider-Man.
Johan is fighting the urge to lick you like a goat licks salt.
Oh gosh, we don't need that on the internet.
We do not.
Now people
God,
think it's
no.
sexually
I didn't
immediately.
think about that. I
We
didn't
don't
think
need
about
that on
that.
the
I
internet.
do not
Sorry.
consent.
That's why he's resisting the urge.
Oh man.
I need a shower.
So do I. But
Good
my
jumping.
water's out.
I don't like water.
I'm gonna.
Is there
like,
is there a
jump in
fountain
the lake.
outside? Yeah.
Oh, is there?
There is a
There's
fountain. There's
right?
canonically
Yeah.
a fountain. No.
There,
Okay,
Yeah,
there
I'm
we
gonna-
willed it into existence.
there
I'll
are
jump
yeah,
out the window.
there's a few fountains around, like boot washing
Alright, cool.
stations.
Okay.
All right.
Someone grab the ghost quest.
Okay, I'll grab it. And okay, Gimble goes
Thank you.
Okay.
out of
Thank
the
you,
room and
Bess.
grabs it. And
Uh,
he also can you look around and see like who's still in the bar?
yeah, wait, really quick. Wait, just wait. Who's going downstairs right now?
I guess
We
all of us.
Actually,
all
I
are.
know.
Actually,
is Poi Poi
I
jumping
would
out
like-
the window, or
No, I think I actually want to go downstairs because I remember there's something I want to see.
okay. So
Oh.
you guys
Okay,
all
no.
head downstairs. You see Carter at the bar talking to a couple noble-looking elvish people. Marion is over at the quest board putting up new papers. And there's sort of a few people around. Silvar's party is not there
Oh.
right now.
Woke
Silvar's they woke up. Silvar's party is not there. But it's fairly lively right now. It's fairly lively.
Okay.
I was hoping
There you go.
Gary. I was hoping Team Gary would be here.
Yeah, I just wanted to see the reaction to that.
What's their party's actual name? The Blue
I don't know.
Stones?
The Bluestones, but they're like, we don't agree with that. Like, we didn't.
Yeah, because Silvar's last name is Bluestone.
Ah, lame.
That's right.
As far as I'm concerned, his first name is Gary.
Gary Silvar.
He looks like a
Bluestone.
Gary.
Yeah.
What? Tell me, what is my grandson's name again?
Mm.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I think Gimble goes to the job board. Or is it Carter you
Yeah.
said was there? Setting up new quests.
Marion is there.
Marion, sorry.
Marion.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hi. Did you-
Hi.
I assume you heard about the new quests.
Oh, well, I didn't hear about it, but I saw you putting them up.
Oh,
So,
good.
yeah. Can I check them out?
Yeah.
Well, I also want to see if the ghost one is still there.
I was actually about to take it down. Nobody really wants to deal with a ghost.
I do. Give it.
I guess there you go. Okay, the quest is yours.
Start eating the paper.
Damn it!
The paper, we need that.
Sorry, I got excited.
Got excited. I'm so happy my mic can pick up my stupid laughs now.
Okay. Well, I would talk to the elder and lie, and he'll be the one to give you the reward if you do it. I don't know if there's still a reward because it's been a while. That one specifically has been up for months.
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 Yeah. It just recently doubled it, and even though they doubled it, nobody still wants to do it. It's a very low end quest.
People are scared of ghosts, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, as per the mayor's, since you did something for the mayor, and all that, you guys have actually upgraded in our ledgers from a tier 1 adventuring group to a tier 3 adventuring group.
Yeah, 3.
We jumped 2
3.
tiers?
We skipped 2 tiers.
Yeah,
Wait, what
my
tier?
God.
Are we starting tier 1?
Apparently.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you're actually, there's only a couple tier 3 adventuring groups. It's you, the Black Flags, and the unnamed group. That's the one that your friend Silvar's in.
Oh, they still haven't named their group. They haven't agreed on the blue stuff.
Actually, I heard that they were going by Team Gary. I think it's an
Yeah.
acronym or something.
Oh,
Yeah, we overheard that last night.
thanks for letting me know. I'll let my dad know. Let me just make a note of that. Gotcha. Thank you.
How did you do that?
But yeah, so you're actually able to do higher tier quests now.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm really
Just
pleased to
that.
hear this.
Show us
Yeah.
that. Show us that.
Just quests.
Yeah,
Quest boy.
So there's these ones that I'm putting up right now. There is, well, there's 3 of them. There is this one from oh god, what's his name? The magician guy in the castle, whatever his name is.
Alistair?
Alistair, yeah. This one's Alistair posted it, something about a lost shipment.
Ooh.
There's another one. This one's kind of 50-50. It's only a 3rd tier, or like a 3rd grade quest because of the distance. This one is but like a few people have been reporting sightings of dragons again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought dragons were fake. I didn't know they were real.
You fought one.
I'm pretty sure that they
the
are.
other day.
Nah, well, that
That was different.
was a little different.
Well,
That was an abomination.
as far as I've heard, they don't exist anymore. Maybe they used to, but not really anymore. But yeah, that's in a town really far north of here called Deep.
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 Well, I've heard of it.
Okay.
It's
Very
yeah,
creative
it's
name.
very, very far.
Near Winehouse.
Oh, great. So
Oh,
we can
good to
actually
know.
grab that and hit it up on the way.
Yeah.
A little out the way, but it's near.
Well,
Yeah.
we
How
can
are we
do
gonna
one.
get the money for that? We have to come
I
back.
think
here.
probably we should do one of the closer quests so that we could come back and get our upgraded equipment, and then we could head that way.
Yes. Sounds reasonable. Reasonable. Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
reasonable.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
And well, there's another one from Live Village actually. Something about a famine or whatever, but
Oh, I don't know how we'll fix that.
yeah,
We
just
I just give him the ham.
yeah, farmer's got a blight in his
Yeah.
farm, so
Oh.
yeah, there's that.
What's
But that's
what's
just the
the
first tier
money?
spell.
What's the money? Like
For
the reward money.
For the 3rd tier spell, it is 20 gold for the shipment one. Another 20 for the dragon one, just because, again, how far it is. And then the 3rd one is 12 gold again, because that's just the first tier.
Oh, I think. Is there any information about the lost shipment?
Just that it disappeared on the way between here and Winehouse. It says that
Perfect.
Oh, we're going in that way anyway. We might run into it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's it says that it has there's been reports from Winehouse about lack of food and all that, but there's always lack of food in Winehouse. I mean, it's in a desert basically.
Yeah.
So
They don't call it the Great Waste for nothing.
yeah, so it's the food, medicine, all that, and it went missing. There's like monthly shipments from Dawnspire to Winehouse in exchange for booze, but yeah, shipment was stolen all disappeared, or something happened. And now we won't have booze coming in for a month, at least.
That's not gonna bode well with their
That's a tragedy.
I mean, yes, but I like to think of it as sort of a blessing in disguise. Especially my dad tends to drink a lot. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh.
But dragon spittle is his poison.
Oh, just like Thwomp.
Yes.
You'd probably get along with my dad then. But yeah, that's the new ones for today.
Let's grab all of them.
They're all in
we
the
scoop all of
ways
them up?
we were going to go.
That's true.
Wait. Sorry,
That's the
what
famine
what was the third one
What's up,
again?
the famine?
The famine
there was-
one. I
yeah,
don't
there
That
know.
was
was
also in Live Village, which is the same place as the Ghost, if I'm not
Ghost.
mistaken.
We're going there
Is
anyway.
it?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
that in-
yeah, that's the same place as the ghost.
maybe the ghost is causing the famine.
Could be related.
The ghost is eating food.
The ghost is
or
eating
maybe-
food,
Ghost is
which
eating-
ghost shouldn't
yeah.
do.
Or
Or maybe
ruining the
the-
crops is
Maybe
probably.
the presence of the ghost is creating like an aura of death.
Yeah, maybe it's sucking the energy out of their crops.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, worth looking into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh,
what do you think we need to fight a ghost though? Like what equipment do you think we would need?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
We could talk to that wizard guy that Johan's scared of.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to him because Johan's scared.
I'm not scared of him. I just feel bad for breaking his thing.
So you're embarrassed?
Yes.
Oh,
The ghosts. Are ghosts affected by silver?
or is that werewolves or vampires? Are those also real?
I don't know.
That you would know, Johan.
Do I know?
Does he know werewolves and vampires are real?
No, I know if those are real.
I know werewolves, but werewolves they exist. They're kind of werewolves in a way.
They're called lick my throats. Thank you very much.
What?
What is called lick my throat?
Sorry, what's
Werewolves.
called?
Believe
Oh.
you mean lycanthropes.
Oh,
I didn't know
see.
you like thropes.
My favorite trope is enemies to lovers. Joking.
What?
Oh, I get it.
Like a trope?
I didn't hear what
Yeah,
you said
trope.
first.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you.
Oh.
You guys
Thanking
are
you
so
for the
funny.
joke.
That's so funny.
You are.
That one has to be the comedian. No, I'm just joking.
Oh no, I'm pretty
Oh
Or
bad.
am
my
I?
God.
Disgusting. You should
Sorry.
be
Rudest.
ashamed. You should
Sorry.
be ashamed.
it was supposed to be goofy. I'm sorry.
All right.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Okay. So we can take all these, right? Just take all
Yeah,
these papers off your hands.
yeah, go for it. I'm still gonna put them up because none of them are exclusives. Well, I mean, I guess except for the ghost one because nobody wants to take the ghost one.
But then I'll take. Well, we're definitely taking the ghost one. We're gonna go
Yeah.
figure out how to fight a ghost. I guess.
Yeah.
That's good. So then we don't have to deal with Team Gary. Maybe they'll try to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Try to steal
Could
a
I maybe
ghost.
roll like an Arcana or religion to see like if I know anything about dealing with ghosts in my years?
Go for it.
Can I roll a lucky guess to know how to fight a ghost?
Go for it.
Thank you.
Lucky guess is kind of a.
Love this.
I like lucky guess because
Me too.
you can. It's a very powerful one, but you can really only use it once per thing
Yeah.
because you can only guess once.
And that's probably a failed guess. That is a 7.
You have
Less than-
no idea.
Unless a 9 would pass,
A
but I'm
9
assuming
would not pass. No,
That's
I'm going to call it a
should I be-
13.
Should I be rolling Arcana or Recall here?
Recall.
Be a 10.
Actually, if you have, you could recall Arcana and combine the rolls if you have pluses in both of them.
Those
You
would
have
be
minuses on both.
negative. I have minuses on both.
Oh, never mind.
We need to bring Johan to a church.
Yeah.
And get
Are we
him blessed
allowed?
when
We
he does not have
do.
disadvantages.
Do you guys want to
We can-
see my disadvantages and advantages right now?
Just tell us. Just tell us.
Are we allowed to
I would-
combine our own skills?
Yeah. You guys can use your abilities however you have. Like,
I'm gonna use that more often.
I don't want to say them out loud because it'll take too long, but I'll send a
Oh
quick
my God,
screenshot.
the fact that it's taking
it'll
Oh
take
my
too long.
goodness.
Yeah, I'll put
my
it in memes because it
goodness
is laughable how
gracious.
many fucking disadvantages I have.
Mary,
Oh my lord.
Oh my God.
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
You're
The fact
Oh
that
my God.
Antlers is on
Antlers-
that list.
I like
is
how you put it.
hilarious.
I like how you put it in memes.
It's laughable.
We just gotta
Oh,
go
my
get
God.
a church. We gotta get you
Yeah,
exercise.
we gotta get the devil out of you, boy.
Oh, if you guys are looking for a
Cursed.
church, funnily
I
enough,
think you have more
cursed.
disadvantages than we all have advantages combined.
Yeah, no, it is rough out here.
there's actually a small church in my village.
Oh, is there?
Let's go.
What is it, church of?
Might not be a good church. They still have a ghost.
That's true. Wait, we can ask them. They probably don't know how to deal with ghosts then. Anyway, I got a 10 on that roll, just counting recall. Assuming that gets me nothing.
Gets you nothing. No, 13.
Alright.
Maybe I will guess.
Everybody's just rolling. I'm
Guys,
actually
you're
gonna.
lucky
I'm
guys.
actually.
Talk
I'm
to the
actually not
wizard.
gonna let you roll. I'm gonna say 2 people in the party have already rolled. We're not
Yeah.
gonna.
Mhm.
We're not gonna.
I think let's ask the wizard. Or I pull out my rock. I don't say anything, but I just pull out the rock.
He's not going to respond.
We might. Might.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go help my dad. So,
All right, thank you.
Thank
I
you.
bye guys. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Live far and prosper.
Oh,
Sorry, I had to do it.
I
Good.
love that.
That is
Good.
God's new slogan.
Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, let's go check out this this Mages Guild because there's gotta. I've heard a lot about this wizard. He seems knowledgeable of a great many things.
Yeah, he has a crush on Baynard. Anyways, let's go.
He's like, what?
That is true.
I mean, who doesn't? But what?
Wait, Thwomp, you do too?
Well, you know, he was lifting those sheep. Who?
You felt some type of way about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thwomp
Let's go like
questioning
an
his
equilateral.
sexuality.
I imagine we're having this conversation as we walk to
Yeah, as we're walking
the
in.
Mages
Yeah.
Guild.
As you
Splash in
walk,
the fountain.
as you walk towards and enter into the Mages Guild, where there is a very, very well. There's a very, very sleepy wizard. He is sleeping on the counter.
Did we wake him?
A bell somewhere.
Just there is actually a bell by the front door, like one of those like hang a hook, then dingling.
Did it not?
Oh, cool.
He did not wake up from that.
Ding 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 ding.
You okay there?
Oh, young mages, brilliant, brilliant!
Remember me?
And he hops up. You're Gimbal Bafflebottom.
Ah, you do remember.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Gimbal Bafflebottom, Johann Ledem, Mr. Thwomp, no last name given. And Poi Poi. There we are. Brilliant.
I look at Poi Poi and I'm like, what?
Brilliant, brilliant.
Hell?
You guys talk about us last time?
So,
Not really.
Why didn't you talk about us? I'm very I'm a very cool person.
and he like is behind the counter right now, cracks his fingers. So, what can this old wizard do for you?
Can I touch your orb? Also, how do you kill a ghost?
dead. I'm dead.
Apparently you're killing Johan. So,
Wall break.
ghosts. Not really my style. But,
Oh, okay.
Really?
no, those are the religious practitioners.
Oh,
Should've
okay.
guessed.
That makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
Well, did you happen to know any religious practitioners who are knowledgeable on ghosts?
Yeah.
Well, I did hear that you guys were going to Lie Village, yes?
Yeah.
There's a small
Yes.
church in Lie Village. I believe that Marion told you
Don't know
about
if we
that.
said that, but okay.
No,
Okay.
you didn't say that. Marion said that.
Okay.
You're,
Yeah, this all makes sense to me.
you just get used to it at this point.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll with it.
What is it? You want to touch the orb of all powerful, the power-seeking orb.
It's gross.
Orb, the orb
Okay.
of power.
I don't know if I want to touch it anymore, but I'm just committed.
I apologize for the noise. That was me forgetting what I was going to say. So it just came out as
I love this guy's voice.
Thank you.
I love it.
Wonderful.
Thank you. So, yes. He hops down from behind the counter. Walk, hops down even shorter. Alrighty then. Pulls the big cloth over the orb. Now, this is a brand new one. As I'm sure you know, Johan cracked the other one. So, please would you kindly place your hand on the orb? If that is a hand, I assume it's a hand. I don't really know. It's a something. It's sticky. Place it on the orb. And here, after that, he hands you a spray bottle and a cloth. Wipe it down for me.
God.
Okay.
Thank you.
I put my hand on the orb.
Just keep my hands to myself.
I move it around a bit and makes it.
As you place your hand on the orb, a small light inside glows. And then it gets bigger to about the size of a marble. And a small smoke begins to swirl around it, and the small marble-sized ball of light turns pink. You would be fantastic. You have an innate specialty for the healing arts.
I do?
Apparently, that's what the ball says.
Special.
I look down
Considering
at
your
myself,
character
spit
art.
it out with a dagger and acid.
But you are-
you would do well to be a cleric.
I
You
what?
are trying to free the slaves and end systemic racism. So that makes sense.
I guess
It is
that's
very
fair.
saintly behavior, yes.
I guess so.
You also don't have to listen to the orb. It's literally just a thing that I threw in for no reason.
Gimble's tweaking out in the corner.
I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like if that's a potential I have, I should probably like lean into that, you know. Otherwise, it's
You
a
don't-
waste.
You don't have to lean into it. You just
Feels like a waste. 'cause I
can.
don't.
You know, just maybe you should use more healing potions on people. You know, maybe if you were to use a healing potion on somebody else, then it would have a greater effect than if you just use the healing potion alone. You know,
I guess that's fair.
it's that
Do we
sort of thing.
still have a healing scroll, or is that used?
Wait, I used the healing scroll, but I have a stinky tea that can heal.
Oh.
And that's
You can-
it.
You can hold on to that.
Oh, I think I can. I don't know if I can make healing potions, but
Can I give
here.
Gimbal my magic marble?
Magic
Yeah.
what?
The pink one inside.
Yeah.
Well, Gimbal can do whatever the heck he wants. Because he's got the really... You've just got, like, this really specialty for this one particular thing.
Oh, okay.
Can I
So
do
you're like a jack of all
everything?
trades.
Yeah.
You have a lot of potential.
Gimbal has a lot of potential.
healer.
You
I
are a
know.
healer. If you were to go down the magic route, that's what I would recommend, probably.
Just got a D&D class assigned.
Okay.
Thwomp, would you like to not put your hand on the orb?
I don't know.
You don't have to. I don't think you should.
What the fuck does that mean?
Good.
Good.
You told me not
That's
to.
good. Let's go with that suggestion then.
Perfect.
I will not touch the orb. But
Perfect.
Well, why?
No
You told
spoilers.
me not to do that.
I mean, just for shits and giggles, can you teach me a healing spell?
Give me 5 silver, I'll give you a scroll.
Yeah, done.
All
You
right.
dealing me?
There is a scroll of greater healing.
Shit,
Ooh.
great.
You're welcome.
Is
Congratulations.
this a one-time use? Can I study
Yes,
this? And
it is one-time use.
I study
Oh.
this to do it multiple times, or
I mean, sure, I guess. Sure, why not? Anybody can technically study it. Study anything. I'm a big proponent of studying.
can I get another scroll if I give you a pocket full of barley?
What am I supposed to do with a pocket full of barley?
I don't know.
Make barley.
You're an alchemist,
You know,
right?
maybe.
question.
No, I'm a mage.
Oh.
This is the Mages Guild.
Just a question.
This is not the Alchemist Guild. This is the Mages Guild.
There's
Sorry,
an
I forget
alchemist
myself.
guild.
You do forget yourself. Sometimes.
What?
But that's okay. What?
What does that mean?
Means nothing. Means nothing.
Means
It
nothing
just,
and everything.
You guys are
it means
so
nothing.
secretive.
It means nothing and everything.
Uh,
You know?
Since I'm here, I show him my necklace. I'm like, this necklace, like, have you seen anything like this before?
Well, I've seen it definitely on you.
Oh, good.
I can definitely say that I've seen it on you. That's a
Its glow tends to come and go depending on certain
Yeah.
things we do with it.
well, it's a
Have you
soul
seen-
stone.
Have you seen the necklace on me?
A soul stone?
It's a soul stone. Yes.
Okay.
So it's a magical item that's used to cast spells. Mostly.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, then
And
maybe
so it
I
has a recharge timer.
maybe I should wear it because I'm apparently an amazing spellcaster. Maybe.
Well, you are a healer.
And
The clarification every time.
Yeah, just to throw a little shade at Poi Poi. I'm like,
sorry,
well,
is that a
if
bad
more
thing?
well-rounded
No, it's not a
mages
bad
Said it
thing.
like
It's
it was
not a
maybe
bad
Gimple
thing.
should have the
You said
necklace.
like a slur, brother.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, you would be good as a medic. Like a
I'm a
support,
warrior.
like a support class character, sort of on the back line.
On the back line.
Take a step back.
I
Heal
don't
the
think you've
Leave
met
me
Boy
out.
Boy.
What do you see me as?
I don't know. You're the one with all the potential. Do whatever you want.
I'm gonna be
I'm
the
not in
most
control of your
powerful wizard.
story. I'm also not in control of Poi Poi's. So it's a good thing you're not a mage. Is what I'm
Nobody's in
saying, Poi
control
Poi.
of Poi Poi. I'm going to
Not
try
even
and
point point.
I'm going to try and pickpocket the necklace off of them.
Can I roll against that?
You can roll against that, actually.
Okay.
Roll your perception against Poi's sleight of hand.
Okay.
It's a 19.
Oh, damn. I got a 14 there. Yeah, I got a 14 there.
So now Poi Poi suddenly has the necklace.
Yeah,
Somehow. It was around Thwomp's neck.
Poi doesn't
yeah I
acknowledge
guess I
it.
don't even notice that it goes missing.
Well,
at
you
that
would
point.
notice that the energy is gone. Because
Wait,
you and the
didn't you
necklace have a
say that
special
Swamp is just like,
Used?
suddenly, the vibe's off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Wait.
I don't know what it is.
The last time that they used the use, you said the energy from the necklace left. So
That is
why would
true.
you feel a difference if they already used the use? Not to lure.
If I can defend our,
Because that's-
if I can defend our GM, there's
Some
probably
magical
like
potential.
there's probably like a current going through it at all times. It's just
Mm.
the light switches
It's
off.
just
currently.
weaker at the
Yeah,
time.
it's the
yeah.
magical
Yeah.
potential, and also the thing. Oh yeah, there's no charge in it right now, is there? We would still notice it because of how long he's been freaking attuned to the thing. I'm going to say the vibes are off.
Hmm.
I shouldn't be
I
telling
imagine
you
a wizard using such modern.
what.
It's like,
I love it. It's my favorite thing to do.
So is that it? Is that it? You going to
let's go.
Lie Village?
Mhm.
Did you find out what the fuck is on with the crow?
No.
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 Good. Perfect.
Why is that good? Also, we didn't mention that crow. Why the fuck are you asking us about it? Sorry.
I'm allowed to ask anything I want. You don't have
Clearly
to
know
apologize.
everything. Why are you even asking questions? Just to be annoying?
I don't know anything.
Are you Johan's
everything.
dad?
Are you Johan's son?
I am a
He's definitely
Kidman
not
wizard.
my son. Exactly.
I am not
We need to
related to,
play
Scoburn.
Yeah, 9 degrees of
In
Johan.
any way, shape, or form.
They've been like this all morning. Let's just
Yeah.
go.
That's the
Like
new
we're-
shirt.
we're-
Are you my dad? Are you my son? It's one or the other.
I am
think
not
it's
going
fun.
to be asking people that.
You know what's funny? That was like one of the first things Gimbal did in his session 0. That's Lillian. Are you my dad?
Brilliant.
Anyways.
Thwomp starts to put the towel
Maynard?
over the orb again, and I'm like, I think we're done here.
Do me a favor and roll dexterity while you're doing that.
I don't want to touch the orb.
And you better roll high.
It's gonna explode.
You're gonna break the orb again.
Oh,
Did you
man.
believe I rolled a 1?
Did you really roll a 1?
I did.
Do you have Do you have natural advantage in dexterity, or are you now disadvantaged? in
Okay, yeah, technically it's a 4 then.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. I'm still going to describe it as if you rolled a nat 1. So,
Okay.
Thwomp, you grab the cloth to throw it over, and in throwing it over, like a wind catches it and it
Punish.
goes off to the side, and you're like, dang it. So you bend down and rest your hand against the orb as you're bending down and picking it up, and you're just like, oops. As
Is it going to be a bigger explosion than mine? What the?
as nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh.
The glass
Wipe
of the
bead of
orb
sweat off
is
him.
exactly what it is.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
So I am special.
Where's
Thwomp tries to act like it doesn't bother him, but it bothers him a little bit.
Oh man.
All right. Well, I guess I pick the thing off the ground and I put it back on, and I just kind of shoot a look at the wizard. And I start walking out the door.
Is he okay?
I don't know. Let me ask. Womp.
Spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
promise?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Spoilers.
What?
Spoilers.
Huh?
Get out.
Okay.
Well, now I don't want to, but all right.
Let's go, guys.
Let's just go to Lie Village and pretend none of this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys meet me outside. I'm like, I don't like that guy. Something about him
Neither
I
do
really
I.
don't like.
Really?
Why?
Man,
Pretty sure
I-
he's a mind reader.
He knows too much.
I'm
It
pretty
felt
sure
like
he's
he
a
was-
mind
Really?
reader.
It felt like he was calling me slurs. He wasn't, but it felt like it.
He's
What's wrong
just
with being a healer?
nothing. He's just not knowledgeable about it.
You didn't even want to be a healer.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant.
I guess it's your spiritual genetics.
Baynard, what are you doing here?
Oh, Baynard's not there. I was just using the voice.
Damn.
Brilliant. Just Baynard suddenly there.
Also, Poi Poi's definitely not hiding the necklace. They're just wearing it.
Blends in better because it's just black.
Yeah, I'm like, son of a bitch, where'd you get that?
Gift shop?
Gift shop. Gift shop. Okay. Can you point to me where they're selling those at a discount?
I run away.
I put out I was like, boy, come back here. I put out my hand. And I'm like, can you please give me my rock back at least until it's glowing again?
So you're saying I can have it back when it's glowing?
I'm not agreeing to anything. I'm just trying to make you
Can we, like,
feel... Trying to be nice. What?
Can
What
I-
are you suggesting?
can we like trade it sometimes?
Doing the finger thing. Boy, doing the finger thing. Finger touching.
Can I just wear it sometimes?
Yes, you can wear it sometimes. You can actually continue wearing it right now.
Okay.
Boom.
I'd rather just forget about everything that happened in that Mages Guild right now.
Same.
Move on.
Oh,
I
brilliant.
feel as though we've gained nothing.
It's
Brilliant.
okay.
Lost a few
We will
things.
learn.
I don't know. I gained the necklace.
Guys all lost your pride.
We all lost some things in that room.
Mostly your minds.
Except for Gimbal.
Yeah, I'm always gaining stuff. You lord.
Gimbal's always winning.
Yes.
Everything's turning up Gimbal.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Anyways,
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
you guys, are you guys heading south to Lai Village? Is that what am
Yeah.
I assuming correctly? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
In that
Wait.
case,
Wait.
before you can head south, you head north to the other gate from where you came into. I'm just gonna stop me if you want to see anything particular in Dawnspire as you guys are heading out. You guys walk down past the castle, past the port, then back up through like this sort of middle class neighborhood called Deep Mile. There's a lot of like restaurants and stuff. For reference, it looks kind of like Paris, just a little bit.
Buddy.
Okay.
Very fancy, very nice. A lot of restaurants. Like
La cafes.
a lot of cafes. It's great. Smells better than Paris though, so that's one thing. This place smells like
Doesn't smell like piss.
doesn't smell like
Very
piss.
cool.
And then you walk up through the crescent, and as you continue further and further towards this gate, the surrounding area becomes dingier and dingier as you approach and step forward into Beggar's Gate, where mostly you see a lot of tents set up. There's a lot of people with carpets laid out and various objects sat around. You see that same, like one of those like crier guys standing on the soapbox. He's screaming about the end of the world again. Apparently this guy's got a route and you guys keep running into him.
Oh man. He has so much time.
I'm gonna walk. And I walk past that guy and go, "Look at the apocalypse!" And then,
you do that. This guy freaks out, grabs his his box, runs over to the other side of the street, sets it down, stands back up, and then yells, "The apocalypse!"
Please tell me you pointed at a person when you said that.
I'm an
I don't know.
influence.
Just the
You're very
random
naughty.
dragonkin guy that happened to be in the path is just like, me? Yeah. The biggest thing that you see going on at Beggar's Gate right now is that the guards that are stationed there, I don't remember which guards were stationed where. I think it was number 5 and number 3 are the ones that were at Highgate. So it's number 1 and number 4 here.
They all look the same.
Well, they are all dressed in the same helmet and plate armor getup. The 2 guards there are both off to one side of the gate, just chatting it up, and people are walking freely in and out of the gate.
Can we just walk in?
I hope so.
Well, walking out now, because you're inside of Dawnspire. You could just...
Okay, walking out, sorry.
Right on out. And you do that, and there's supposed to be... Hang on. As you guys walk out, you hear... Where the frick are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You hear a sort of a quiet cowboy voice speaking and talking, and
Is he hot?
this man, it's a quiet cowboy voice that you guys would remember, but only distantly, from a place in Traveler's Respite. Just one of the random NPC guys. I think Thwomp and him hit it off. But
No way!
now he's got his cart set up, and he looks like he's packing up things and maybe about to head out of town. But right now he's talking to a customer. Galter, yeah.
Walter! Okay.
How did you have that?
I was just waiting. I'm so happy that you had that.
Of course I have that. What do you mean?
You guys have. You guys see Galter. Galter the Kinman, selling some merchandise. Which
Is this like a bazaar? Like it's like there are people
there's
selling-
a
okay.
lot of like merchants and stuff. Galter is selling stuff out of. It looks like the like snake oil salesman carts. That's what Galter's kind of looks like, a small version of a snake oil salesman cart. But it looks well taken care of, pretty rugged, but well taken care of. And it looks as though actually he is selling an oil, but snake oil, it's not clear. But he's currently talking to a customer. The customer exchanges a couple gold coins. He hands the bottle over, and the customer walks away quite pleased.
I look over at Thwomp. I'm like, is that the guy from the tavern? You remember?
Out of character to Swamp. Know who this is? I forget.
Yes, you literally flirted.
You're like flirting with him like crazy, like
You almost kissed him.
travelers.
Sloppy style.
I don't know about that.
It's
That's what I remember. I don't know.
this is
The
this
guy I
is
asked you was trustworthy?
yeah.
I'm
This
like,
is
I look like a trustworthy guy, right?
when Baynard said, "Everybody come over." This was the one random guy that walked along with you guys that you were just standing outside, outside of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it back. What did Gimbal ask me?
Oh, like, you remember him?
How could I forget him?
He was just there.
He was there, he showed up, and he didn't slap me.
Oh, you have a thing for him?
Need a 50-50 hand.
Go talk to him.
I want to see how
It's your
the
chance.
heaviest sheep he can lift is.
That's how you determine how hot someone is.
Is that how
Currently,
people
he's-
like find attraction out here?
Oh man, I must be
Depends on
very
what you
hot.
mean.
I just nod at Poi Poi. I'm like, mm-hmm.
Back home my grandfather said something about doing a little dance, but I don't think anyone does that nowadays.
It must be old-fashioned because none of that makes any sense to me.
Thwomp is very curious to know about this dance, but he's going to put that in his back pocket for later.
You see, Galter's actually packing up his shop. It looks like he's moving on.
Okay.
Looks like he's
Not
moving
gonna
on.
Chase after him.
We've set
I'm
it up for
nervous.
you. I'll come with you. I'll be your wingman, right?
And I'll be your winged salamander.
I'm not going to say wing deer. Damn it!
Oh,
You've tricked
Glad you
yourself.
I guess I'm there now.
you did.
I'm
All right,
with
that's
you.
a new
Yeah.
shirt. There you go.
Johann the Scovern winged deer.
Had some very shiny eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, I walk up to the guy. I slap on the back. I'm like, oh, hey, how are you doing? A
Hello.
little frog in my throat.
Hey, howdy there.
It's fancy seeing you here.
Long time no see indeed.
Yeah. You packing up? Where are you heading off to?
Oh, heading down south to lie. Got a
The
couple.
South.
Yeah, got a few. Got a couple things I gotta pick up, and then see if I can't sell more of the oil here.
Well, I hate to impose, but we're actually heading that way ourselves. You mind giving us a ride?
I certainly don't. Since
That's
we're both heading the
wonderful.
same way, anyways, and if I remember from Traveler's Respite, you all were mighty interesting. So, hop on in.
Yay!
Awesome. Look at Poi Poi and the gimbal, and I give him a thumbs up.
We give thumbs back.
I also flash a thumbs up.
You should ask what he's packing.
It's a long
So
trip ahead of us.
freaky,
We
man.
can get there when we get there.
Jesus,
He's
Poi Poi.
currently
Poi Poi
acting right
rats.
now. He can
He's
take it
literally
any way he wants
He's
to.
literally packing, exactly. It's the right
Dang.
opportunity.
Poi Poi didn't know what syllabacy was last session. No.
No, you see, I
What's
didn't.
packing?
You see, I didn't know what celibacy was because back home everyone's fucking. No, I'm kidding. Not canon. Not canon. Not canon.
Get that out of the episode.
Fucking. I love the way you said that. I don't know why.
Get the children out of the room.
So
They should be listening to
pronounced.
this.
Yeah, so much for a
I think
family-friendly
those kids
show.
listening to our dumbasses.
No,
Yeah.
definitely
You know
not.
what?
I can't breathe.
I'm sorry.
What in the Mickey Mouse?
Where's Mickey?
Guys, we're gonna get sued by
Oh
Disney.
god, we are gonna
I
get
wasn't
sued.
even trying.
Gosh.
There you go. Thank you.
I've got an uncle that can do Donald perfectly. Talks to his dogs.
Damn.
My uncle does that to his dogs all the time.
He does.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
it's funny.
Just like two little basset hounds. It's so cute.
That was
I used to
beautiful.
do that to my cat's tummies. Attack their tummies.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that to freaking this guy's tummy. I'll tell you that.
Oh god. We're gonna keep moving on.
Huh, that was a bad time to take a drink.
We're gonna move on. Brady doing spit takes.
Yep.
We're gonna say you guys are now all in the back of the cart.
Awesome.
It's pretty sizable in the back of the cart.
Okay.
It's like a covered wagon type thing. There's like some seats,
my head
like a
down.
little workbench, and lots and lots of bottles of looks like olive oil.
Ooh.
Back in oil.
Okay. Is the cart like got an open back?
Yes, it's got a well, it's an open back right now. but it's got like a
Okay.
little flap that can go down and close.
Cool. I don't know why I can imagine Thwomp like sitting on the back of it, just kind of kicking his feet a little bit.
Aw.
As
Like-
you guys are heading down south, Live Village. It's not a far trek, but it'll probably take the rest of the day. So you guys will be
Okay.
arriving in Live Village at night.
I'm gonna talk to Johan and bother him into teaching me how spellcasting works.
I want to know too.
Oh, I don't know at all.
Wait,
Shit.
during the ride, can Gimbal actually try to practice the scroll?
Yeah, you
Can I
can.
also practice a scroll? Can we have a scroll club?
You guys can have a scroll club.
Do I have to
Okay.
roll for that?
You do have to
have
roll.
a scroll, but I
You
guess I
have
can
to-
help guide them through their
Okay, you have
process.
to roll to acquire the skill, whatever the skill is called.
What is the skill called?
What is the skill called?
The skill is called where magical affinity. That's it.
Okay.
Magic
You guys,
affinity.
you guys need to
Okay.
roll to acquire magical affinity.
Ooh, and that's going to replace one of my advantages.
That's going to replace one of your
Yeah, that's to
advantages.
replace one of my advantages too. I'll just probably
Yeah.
get rid of lucky.
Do I need
I
to
have
have
room.
that to be able to cast my innate Skullborn spell?
No.
Okay,
Your
cool,
innate
cool, cool,
Skullborn
cool.
spell is innate. You don't need
Cool.
magical
I
affinity to
have
cast
5
it.
I'm not
points just
casting
in
it,
case.
but
Yeah.
I have 2 points just in case.
Okay, I need to figure out what I'm replacing to do that.
Okay.
I'm
Will
gonna
you do
replace-
that?
I'm gonna replace history.
Okay.
Down the line, can I use
get it.
sleight of hand for lockpicking?
Yes.
I can use sleight of hand for lockpicking?
I'll say you can use. I'll say that you can use sleight of hand for lockpicking.
Thank you. So then I will be replacing locksmith. So unfortunately, I can no longer study a lock, but
Yeah. So I will say
I can
if
still pick them.
I will say it's going to be harder to understand the ancient locks if you use sleight of hand. Lockpicking
Well,
lets
yeah,
you.
fair.
Yeah, locksmith lets you understand the mechanisms. Sleight of hand is like you can unlock. But if you want to understand
well,
the
can magic of-
mechanisms,
Or I guess magic affinity is not the same as arcana. It's
yeah.
It wouldn't let
Your
me
face is
understand
looking
magic.
Well, yes, it would let you understand magic, but in a different way than Arcana. You
Right.
would understand the components of magic better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I
but-
got a 13.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I was
still,
actually gonna have you guys do something special for acquiring
Oh,
magical
never mind.
affinity.
Oh,
So,
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
Lol.
I need to decide. 'Cause I guess. Oh God! But then I would be sacrificing the ability to understand ancient locks.
What is another skill you have that you think is replaceable?
Well, the only other skill I have that I think is replaceable is perception, because a lot of us have perception.
I know.
But
Yeah, Johan is the opposite of perception.
wait, doesn't I thought Gimbal and Thwomp had perception?
I don't have
I lack perception. As a matter of fact,
Oh.
You're actually
Yes.
the only perceptive one.
say
Never mind.
I'm the perceptive one.
Yeah,
yes.
So then I can't get rid of that. Okay,
I'm
well
the
this.
persuasive one.
Well, the skills I have are lucky guess, can't get rid of that one. Perception, which is at a 5. I got slings, which is my main weapon, so I can't get rid of that either. And I got sleight of hand, which is my main thing. And so the only skill I can replace is locksmith.
Oh man.
you only listed out 4 skills, though. I thought.
No, lucky guess, perception, sling, sleight of hand, locksmith.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
And I have a -1 in autopsy.
I have a -1
Just-
in recall, which seems pretty interesting.
I guess
Uh,
if I want to do magic, I would have to. I kind of want to do magic now because the wizard told me I should. But
The
not what he
wizard
said,
told you
but-
you
Did
could.
not tell you that.
that wizard is
But the
poisoning
way
your
that Poi Poi
brain.
took, the way that Poi Poi took it,
Is that you should?
Okay.
yeah. Plus, it's a cute. Plus, it's a bonding. It's a bonding activity with Gimbal.
Okay.
Aw, that's so cute. The spiritual bastards bonding.
Spiritual bastard. We're gonna start a band.
I don't have a
Spiritual.
scroll. Could I attempt to gain it? Because I have very much open
You-
advantages. If
You
I
can
I have
actually
a scroll I
That'd
can
be
give
nice.
you. I have
You have an
3
extra
scrolls.
one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a scroll of pass through, a scroll of repair armor, and a scroll of clear mist. But I think this wizard advised me to do clear mist, so I'm just going to give you one of the other ones. Repair armor is a good one.
Astros.
Well, you don't.
Pretty good.
In order to acquire a spell from a scroll, you have to also have a grimoire.
Ooh, how do we get
So,
grimoires?
Yeah.
You could
We
cast.
have a
have a
grimoire, but we
grimoire.
probably shouldn't use it.
I'll say
probably
you guys, if you don't have a grimoire, you could cast like maybe 3 spells from memory. But if you want to learn any new spells like
Okay.
from scrolls or anything
Okay.
like that, then you have to use a grimoire.
But we
So
can
are
still
we
acquire.
memorizing spells?
We can still acquire affinity.
You can acquire affinity, yes. So you're basically studying how spell casting works by studying a scroll.
I think I got to sacrifice locksmith. My locksmith is only at a +1 anyway,
Okay.
so we're gonna sacrifice locksmith.
Okay.
So do I roll?
I want you guys, whoever wants to try out this whole magic thing, I want you to roll 3 d20s.
Ooh,
3. Okay.
3 d20s. And if 2 of your d20s add together, if
Wait,
2 of
you know
your
what? I'm going to get 2
d20s,
dice.
if 2 of your d20s add together and you can get more than 20, then you have acquired
oh, fascinating system.
yeah. I just came up with that. I'm like it's not really an ability roll. This is kind of a special ability. So I decided to make it special.
If we fail this, are we completely locked out, or can we try again some other time?
You can try again another time. Like after a rest,
fair.
you can try again.
Okay.
Okay,
go rest.
so we roll 3 dice. We picked 2 of them to add into 20.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm goaded.
Yeah.
What did you
Okay,
get?
wait, repeat that again.
Okay.
So roll
Repeat that again.
roll three
close.
roll 3 d20s and then
Yeah,
add
okay.
2 of them together. And if
Okay.
the sum of 2 of them is greater than 20, then you can acquire.
Oh, hell
Magical
yeah. Mine's
affinity.
18 plus 13, so.
Okay,
Am I
there you
allowed
go.
16, a 19, and a 20.
Am I allowed to spend pity point?
I will leave that up to the group. Actually, I'll leave that up to the group.
Oh.
Here's the
I would say
thing.
yes.
I got a 13, a 6, and a 2, so my highest combo is 19.
You just need the one,
Use one.
I
the
need
only
2
one you have.
Well,
Yeah,
I
go
need to be
for it.
more
Why
than
not?
20,
Yeah,
right?
more than
Oh.
20.
So I have 3, so I can spend 2. I just barely get it. If
I mean, pity points are constantly in flux. So
Might as it is.
why not?
I just got to spend them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm dead as haven't spent
I
it
say
yet.
yes.
Yeah.
'Cause the only thing that
That
ever
is-
stops us from using them is the fact that we fucking forget we have them.
Have them in the first place.
Yeah.
I remember.
So I got a 31. You add them up.
Damn.
Damn.
Gimbal is just gifted.
What did Brady get?
I got.
I didn't add. If we're only counting 2 of them, I got 39.
Damn.
I rolled a 20 and a 19. The other one was a
Wait,
6.
you rolled a nat 20?
Yes,
Holy crap.
Only time I've
Goldberg.
ever rolled a nat 20, right?
totaling 55. Also, yes, I think that's the only time I rolled a nat 20 in this game.
Go burn, popping off.
That is
He's
amazing.
very magical.
So
Very magical.
I can spend pity points, right?
You can spend pity points. That's what the group decided.
So I just barely make it. Not a good sign for the healer.
Not a good sign at all. Congratulations. You
It's a questionable sign from me, the guy that exploded the orb.
you got
you got
a
the
nat
highest
20.
one.
I kind of would anybody be opposed to so Gimbal and Poi Poi are going to you guys get magical affinity and you can be a first tier spellcaster.
Okay.
Would anybody be opposed to me offering Johan second tier casting because of the
I'm
nat
not
20?
opposed.
No,
I am
think
not
that's fine.
opposed.
Why
That
would
just
anybody
makes
be
sense,
opposed to
Okay.
it?
That just-
You
that
can
just
have-
makes sense.
You can
Jealousy,
have
maybe?
second tier
Fair.
spellcasting. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it fair. So,
No, I think that's great.
Johan, rewarding
That's
the nat
fine.
20, you get second tier
You
spellcasting.
deserve it.
So do you
Congratulations.
put like +1 on the sheet, or
Yeah,
is
you
it
put
lit
you
up?
put +1 on the sheet.
Is that under the
Yeah.
acquired advantages or somewhere
Yeah,
else?
it's under acquired advantages.
Yeah.
That takes up one of your acquired
And I know,
slots.
and magical affinity can't be lost, correct?
Yes.
Traditional
Magical affinity does not go down.
Okay,
Cool.
Good.
It only goes up. But
Wow,
it's
I need
it's more
something like that.
difficult
Slowly.
for it to go up. Yeah. It goes up very, very slow. So,
The next step is we need 3 grimoires.
Yeah.
yes.
I
Like I
Nice.
started this game making this character being like, I don't give a shit about magic. I'm not even going to read it.
And you talk to one wizard, and you're
I
like,
talk to
"Oh my
one
God."
wizard
You're like, magic's cool.
because I was in character. That's exactly what Poi Poi would do if someone told them someone told them they could do magic. I'd be like,
Poi Poi's
I'm
just
going to fucking do magic.
It's just like, wait a minute.
I always wanted Johan to be like a spell sword. So like this is just
Honestly, I did not plan for Gimbal, but I feel like just with the trajectory of what's going on, it makes sense for Gimbal.
And Thwomp's just the one with the magic items.
Yeah, he's just happy for everybody.
Oh no! Oh no!
You know, I'm so unoriginal. I want to really acquire a new advantage because I've had the same 3 this whole time.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anything in the moment. But
How
hey,
about
I need a
metalworking, or maybe something like that.
metalworking. I
Practice.
suppose.
If it's in the
Suppose.
moment. If it's in the
My
moment.
advantages
Yeah.
are pretty. My advantages are pretty goated right now. I've got a +4, +5, +3,
Oh my
+4.
god. Dude, I only have
Nice.
1 +4 and everything else is +1.
0, 0, 2, and 2.
Oh man.
5, 3, 4. My history is off the chain.
Yeah.
I am knowledgeable.
I am-
on
I'm kind
that.
of glad I got rid of history. It doesn't
My
make it
highest is perception. Lucky guess was also a 5 or intel earlier in the session.
And as you guys
yes,
are
yes.
talking about your skills and all that and what you can do, and then as you guys are learning magics, the cart comes to a stop, and you hear all right, we're here.
Let's go.
Hey.
It is now
Yay.
nighttime. Galter has pulled up in front of an inn, but this is a very small town, so it's you guys basically enter the town. As soon as you step out, you can see almost every building in the town. You can see there's farm right there, like farms over there. There is church right there. There's an inn, and there's a few houses. And also what looks like a library.
Ooh.
Oh,
Isn't that
okay.
nice.
Books.
I'm
What
gonna see
is
my long ass headphones. I apologize for that noise.
You should apologize for that noise.
Abdubi Brapendo?
It's a chair.
Yep. And
Yeah, that was
actually,
For the
harsh
viewers,
rap.
I swear it was a chair.
It was a harsh rap.
while May is fixing her headphones, I'm gonna pause really quick so I can refill my water. So
Oh, you're pausing. Okay, good.
I will see you guys in a jiffy.
I was hoping we were recording that.
Yeah.
No, well, we weren't recording that.
Party
They don't
City,
need to-
Dungeon Master, Halloween costume, Poi Poi Muppet. Okay,
I need a
whole.
whole deer taxidermied head.
Oh, God,
ew.
no. Just call a fursuit maker. It's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Jiminy
I'm dating
Chrysler.
one. You can
That
Walk
is
on
true.
down to the... Yeah, there you
Call 'em
go.
up.
Just yeah, there you go.
Walk on down to the Wendigo
I'm not
shop.
beating the furry
The Wendigo
allegations.
shop.
None of us are really.
When the Wendigo goes.
None of us are beating the
I'm
furry
owning it.
allegations. No.
Perception. I don't know
How
this shit. I'm
long
through all of
have
this.
I been paused?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my
pain.
It's
God.
bound to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel
We've
sick.
been doing. We did so good for so long.
How
We
long?
resumed.
We're resumed now. I cannot believe that.
You give
Ah.
Oh, man.
okay.
Maybe we should give a recap for the last 40
So what-
minutes.
Yeah.
So we're,
Honestly.
we're unpaused now.
We are unpaused now
Okay.
officially.
DM, do
Recap.
your magic.
Oh
What
my
just
gosh.
happened?
Boy.
So
Don't forget to mention Gimbal's dummy.
I'm not going to
I
mention
wasn't
that.
going to mention that.
I'm not going to
We gotta
mention
get
that.
pure dumpage in here.
Yeah.
Pure dumpage.
So the players, I don't know when it was paused. The players walked into the inn. drank some really poor quality beer, but it was free and on the counter, so why not? Rang a bell, and out came a young elvish woman who signed them in for 5 days for the price of 1 silver. Once in the room, they all settled down and cuddled up and went sleepy. Poi Poi, with their highest, or since they have the highest perception in the group, woke up in the middle of the night to see what looked like a woman in bridal attire, complete with veil and hood and
The
all of
opacity
that.
meter at 50%.
With the opacity meter at 50%. And as soon as Poi Poi noticed, she vanished. As well, Poi Poi... What was that laugh?
That cackle.
What was that?
That was the ghost.
I have no
Jiminy
idea.
Chrysler.
Who
I
did
don't
that
even know-
even come from?
I don't know whose monitor that came.
I
Yeah.
think that was Maze.
What's up?
Did a cackle just come from your...
I'm not sure. I was just retrieving my breadsticks. I don't know how long these were in the oven.
Okay.
There a while.
They look fine, actually.
You know, there we go. Ghosts are real. Thank you, everybody. That's the
There you go.
thing.
Why
no,
were we
so-
talking about Gimble's ass?
I don't
I
know,
was
but
just
you don't.
saying that Gimbal is fluffy, and then somehow his ass cheeks came into play.
Oh no, it's because the cart ride.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
because
right,
you
I
were
was
like,
talking about
oh, I
my
was so
butt, and then
comfortable.
You brought
Yeah.
up yours.
Johan's got a bony deer butt, and Gimble's got the thickest dumpy this side of the Mississippi.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm literally a talking water balloon.
Ghost. There was a ghost outside,
There was a
and
ghost.
and Poi Poi just threw barley at the window.
window.
It bounced out
I
the
was hung
window.
up in a hammock nearby, and now Barley is falling gently on my chest.
Yes, and now you're all
I'm still
caught up.
eep, though.
Thank
I
you.
have no
And now we're caught up.
Now you're all caught up.
Oh, and just
Are we
in case
still
anybody was
asleep?
wondering, Goltar has a roommate, and
Yeah.
Thwomp
Oh, yeah.
is taking that into serious consideration. All right.
I like how you're saying Galtar too.
Goltar, what
Yeah,
is
his name is
Galtar.
Galtar.
Goltar.
Galtar.
Galter.
Well, it's Gaulter. Yeah.
Oh well,
Galter.
sorry, I didn't know you.
Yeah,
you
how
named
dare
him. You didn't
you.
even remember his name.
How dare you?
Galter.
I did remember his name actually.
It's like Walter, except with a G.
You didn't remember it till I mentioned it.
However long these breadsticks were in the oven was apparently the perfect amount of time.
You know, I am
to hear
very
that.
proud of you and those breadsticks. Are you going to tell the group about the ghost?
Oh yeah.
Are we still
I'm definitely still like, or however deer sleep. I don't know. My head's hanging off the hammock.
I feel like Gimbal actually sleeps.
Thwomp
pretty
is being
quietly.
spooned by Gimbal right now.
Yeah.
I am the little spoon.
That's team building.
Well, you're the littler one, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Glorious.
You can be a tall little spoon.
That's true. That's true.
You
That's
think
right.
that I, the one
Inclusive.
that's attached to the window, would notice the ghost at the window, but no, I have a -4 perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep sleep.
I am going to carefully pick up all my barley and eat a little bit of the moss off of Johan, and then I will wake everyone up.
Okay.
Where?
It's gone. It disappeared like 20 minutes ago,
What
but
do the ghosts look like?
it was staring at us. It was peeping through the window.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What was this like? How did it like? What was this race? Was it like an elf?
I think it was it an elf or like a kinman?
They had a veil on.
They had a veil. They were
couldn't-
wearing like a white dress and a veil. No idea what that means. And
Were they a bride?
I don't know.
Well, that's the only.
They
I
weren't
don't know.
carrying any. They weren't carrying any smooth pebbles.
What does Smooth Pebbles have to do with rides?
I think there's a cultural barrier here.
Polonians. I don't know. There's Pebbles. What should we do? Follow it? Should we get out and follow it? Is Johan still not awake?
I think, personally...
I didn't speak, but I don't know if he is.
Personally, I think we should close the drapes and finish sleeping.
Nate is fuming.
No, I'm not. You guys can do whatever you want.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad, I swear. It's not like I planned anything.
Though.
Or we can go after it, I guess.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, either way, I'm scared. We go after it, I'm scared. If we don't go after it, I'm still scared. Let's go.
Can I roll perception or lucky guess to try and discern if it's still in the room with us?
I mean, I guess.
Can I roll lucky guess to make a makeshift Ouija board?
I wouldn't call that lucky guess.
Can I roll magical affinity to make a makeshift Ouija board?
Well, that's not how magical affinity works.
And I roll sleight of hand to make a makeshift.
Good night, everybody. You wake up to a bright and beautiful day. And
Nice.
the smell...
Poi fell asleep next to what is essentially the Charlie thing.
Poi just stayed up all night trying to contact this ghost, not knowing how to contact ghosts.
Gimbal get any sleep?
Gimbal was shaking. He was like hugging Thwomp and shaking the whole night.
Thwomp didn't get any rest either.
Johan's a
'Cause he's being
grandpa. He
throttled.
wakes up next morning like, a good sleep.
Gimbal has tears in his eyes. Like, there's a ghost.
What happened to you guys? You look like you saw a ghost. Oh.
Oh, you're so funny, Johan.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So, you guys are awake. Congratulations. What do you do?
Guys, what should we do about the ghost?
We should probably talk to the church.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Let's go do that now.
Fili Flamme.
Okay. You
No
guys...
Objections.
You think the priest knows my dad? Well, my bio dad, my real dad.
You want people to know you're related to this foreign
No, I'm
cleric?
not saying. I'm not gonna mention that I'm related. I'm just curious if they know about him. You know what I mean? Like maybe like they know like what religion he practices. I mean, that'd be useful in Split. You know?
I suppose.
Maybe.
If they know him, they might know the name.
True.
Oh, like let's say I introduce myself like, hi, I'm Gimbal. They're like, oh, like the high priest of Silvari. Or we start going by an alias. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Be a good idea.
What should I call myself then?
Oh God. It's a conversation from the first session of what nickname can you give Gimbal?
Gimbal. Gimothy. People used to
Chalamet?
Gimothy Chalamet.
Gimothy Balame.
Balame.
Just to keep the
Παιδιά
same.
της φλόγας.
That will be the name. You guys, we already said it.
And then we just call you Gimbal.
Okay, got it. We go to the church.
Yep.
Yes.
Take me to church.
I was almost about to sing it in like copyright.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're walking over to church, I remind Johan. I'm like, maybe they can help you with all of those little auras that are looming over your antlers there.
Yeah. Would be ideal.
I too have a dark aura. I can't even do autopsy.
I can't recall shit, which is just Gimbal being normal.
They just turn to you with the stone grinding sound effect. I could play it, but I don't want to. Ruin the recording.
We go in the church. Is there anybody in there?
Okay. Well, you guys exit your room. Smell of sweet rolls fill the air, and then you guys leave. And
Wait, no, I
walk
got
over
a
to
sweet roll.
There is a platter of sweet rolls sat on the table.
Awesome.
Yeah. Also with a sign that says free.
Nab. Hump.
My diet's getting worse and worse the longer I stay out here.
We need to get you some fish.
I really should not be eating bread.
Wait, Johan, can't you literally fish?
I don't have my spear anymore.
We gotta get you a new spear, buddy.
I'm going to look for one next chance I get.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this word because I don't want to.
That boy.
Because it's one of those words that, like, if you say it wrong, it sounds like a different thing.
Oh.
So I gotta
Those
make
are my
sure
favorite.
I've got to make sure that I'm saying it right.
Enbis.
Hang on. Google Translate.
Enbis.
Google Translate to the rescue. Boom.
Ah, yes,
Brazier.
the most objectively correct
Okay, thank
pronunciation tool.
Well, we're about to see. So you guys enter the church to see that there are several benches. There's 6 of them, 3 on each side, and up at the
Pews.
front, up
Pews.
the pews, the pews, and up at the front of the church that you're currently in, there is a large
Brazier.
brazier. There's a large
That's
brazier.
the one. I know
I
that.
should've
I know
known.
that
Yeah.
struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've struggled with that too.
There is a large, there's a large brazier up at the front, and banners of like red banners with a yellow trim around them, and a stained glass window in the back of a fire with like halos around the fire.
Oh.
There is nobody inside of here at the moment,
Is there a bell?
but the
Brazier.
brazier is lit.
Okay.
One of these days, we're gonna find a brazier brazier, or brazier brazier. Just light my titties on fire.
Honestly?
I didn't mean to do that in the poi poi voice.
It
Since-
just slipped out.
That's out of
Since
character.
since the recording was paused before, I would like to remind the viewers at home that the DM is asexual. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's get back to
Here to
it.
balance
And not
it
a
out.
furry. And not a furry.
And
Not a
also
furry.
not a furry. I am
Everyone
not.
else is.
What?
I'm not going to deny it at this point. I'm playing a fucking deer.
Well, a bugbear technically is a type of goblin. if
I'm
we're being
flirting with
specific.
Sam
Not-
Elliott. I don't know. I want to keep it as vague as possible with Thwomp.
Nope. Thump might actually be straight. He's just really into this one dude.
And that's how
It only takes
starts.
one.
It only takes one. Yeah.
I've had that experience.
I did not get straight vibes from the bomb at all.
No,
You don't
Have
get
you
you
seen
don't get
Christian
straight
Bale's
vibes from
8-pack?
anyone.
there-
Jesus. American Psycho is a great movie. Anyways,
American Psycho is a great movie.
it really is.
I still think about the ending sometimes. Anyways, yeah, back to the game.
It's a mind whirl. I want to kind of feel like I want to roll something. Can I roll history?
You can
on
absolutely
the
That would be a
chapel?
good one.
Roll
Yeah, let's do that.
roll history on the chapel.
Okay. Do you think I should roll history or masonry? I think history might be a little bit more interesting.
You can roll either one.
Okay, I'm gonna do history. I got a 14.
Cute.
This is. It's not something that you've run into before. It's a very. The way that the tapestries are hung and made reminds you of the tapestries that you ran across in the ancient, like the sewer. But the way that the stonework is set up in this place is inherently modern. This seems to be a newer religion than like the sort of, because you've run across like the older sort of old god religions, like what the dwarves worship, which is like, you know, the old gods with god of chaos, gods of creation, gods of all that jazz. I don't think that that's even the right words for the gods, but the old gods, right? The ones that they used to be, or that people used to. This is a sort of new-ish religion, it seems like. Something that you maybe not have encountered up where you grew up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it seems to be based around maybe the ancients.
A new religion based on.
As far as you can tell.
I vocalized that to the group pretty much. I'm like, oh, yeah. Don't quite recognize. I mean, I recognize those tapestries if you guys recognize them.
Yeah, like
Are there any symbols around that match the symbol from the amulet that I stole from the guy?
The flame
there are
symbolism is
no
bothering me.
runes.
No runes.
There are no runes. Yeah.
Are there any text, maybe?
There are no runes. There are no text.
Is there any graffiti?
There is no graffiti. Actually, it's very, very clean in here.
There's graffiti.
Oh, okay.
There is no graffiti in this
I don't have
church.
any paint.
You gotta have something in your pocket. Just take your finger.
As you guys are talking about graffitiing the church,
That's not a good first impression.
in walks. Oh,
It's okay. I don't do first impressions.
oh, hello.
Hmm.
And
Hi.
you turn around to see a Skullburn,
Oh.
dressed in
By your son?
a
Is that your
Skullburn
dad? Is that your
dressed
son?
in white
Oh no.
with a amulet hanging down and a flame in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, welcome to the church. Hello.
I'm Gimothy Balamet.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Balamet. All are welcome in the church.
That's good.
How may I help you?
Well, we got a couple things. First and foremost, I kind of slap Johan's back. I'm like, this guy right here, he's got some problems, and I hear a local church might be able to help with that.
Feeling ails, my son.
Son!
So he is your
Can I
dad.
take a look at this
confirmed
guy? Can I look at this guy? Can I tell if he's younger or older than me?
This guy is younger than you.
This guy's
This
guy is younger than you.
Boy.
He's your son and
I-
your dad.
my son. That's weird.
This
Time
guy-
travel's a bit. Grandfather paradox.
Travel.
Grandfather paradox.
He's a religious guy. He just calls everybody son or child or daughter.
That
I
makes
got that.
sense.
It's
Oh,
just,
we got that.
It's still weird.
Yeah.
It weirded me out because I definitely pictured a younger guy.
No, he is he is definitely younger. He's definitely younger, but yeah.
Then you said he reaches to shake my hand. Then I'll shake his.
Okay.
Yes.
He holds
A
your
few ales in my old age.
he holds your hand. Yes, I feel a great darkness over you. Come, purify in the flames. And he This guy steps around, like through the pews and off to the other
Brazier.
side of the brazier. I had to click Google again. And he holds his hands over and beckons you forth.
I follow. I
You
almost wondered
stand.
if
You stand in front of the brazier, and he holds out his arms or his hands for yours.
You gonna get baptized in fire?
When you
not my first time.
when he holds your hands and gently lowers them, may the flames purify all. And he rests your hands into the fire, which doesn't hurt at all. You get this slight warm, tingling sensation, but it feels safe. And suddenly, you feel good, like your back no longer aches, your bones, you feel a little bit more spry, and above all else, you no longer have any disadvantages.
All
you
of
were
them
saying-
are gone? I thought I had to pick a few.
All of your disadvantages are gone.
I thought it was going to be like he no longer has dementia or something.
I mean, that's kind of true.
That's kind of part of it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is Johan is a new man, like a new
Look at
deer.
that.
My antler skill is not -1 anymore.
His antlers grow to obscene sizes.
With your
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's a
you're-
plus.
Yeah, you can't even exit the church now. The
I don't
doorway's
want to be
too small.
stuck in here.
Don't leave me in here with this man.
Is he hot?
This guy,
See?
he
Yeah,
looks
just go
he
right
looks
up.
kind of like a squirrel.
Oh,
answer the
never
question.
mind.
Cute. I don't know.
He's a very squirrely Skullburn, but he sounds like this.
Oh, squirrely, you say.
The
I asked
flames
guy-
welcome you.
Oh, should we all do it? Should we all be baptized in the flame?
Honestly, I don't think I want to get rid of the -1 recall. I just
I'm
I think it suits Gimbal. I don't even want to get rid of it.
I think I'm just gonna pass out of principle.
He's just like feeling himself.
Feeling good, Johan?
I feel like I did 40 years ago.
Wow, you feel like a
Wow.
young man,
Amazing.
younger
They
than
can-
me.
Now you can have even more kids.
Young and virile.
I don't know that I have any.
Would anyone else like to be reborn in the flame?
No, definitely not. I would
And
love
that is
to know.
completely up to you, child. All are still welcome within the church.
Oh, wow, inclusive.
Does he look homophobic?
This guy does not look homophobic.
I mean, he used a neutral pronoun for me. So. Or a neutral identifier.
Actually, let me draw this really quick. Nobody on the map is
Okay.
nobody's going to be able to see this. Where is this is the symbol on his amulet. It is
Okay.
I hope it's just a middle finger.
All I know is I'm getting some vibes here.
it's like that.
Vibes are back. Okay.
Okay.
Before Thwomp takes him up on his offer, what we heard was true. You can purify yourselves in these flames. How
Yes.
does that work? I mainly,
Yes.
I'm a bit of a history buff myself, but I don't recognize the religion. Can you enlighten me on
We
your faith?
We are the children of the flame. There exists north of here an eternal flame in the sacred land of Einland, where all other flames originate. Or at least the ones that don't hurt you.
Okay. There's no side effects.
Didn't
It is a
Baynard say he's going to
purifying flame.
Island?
Island?
Einland.
I remember Baynard said
Einland.
he wanted to go there. That's why.
Yeah.
You know what? Thwomp is actually going to take him up on his offer.
Okay.
Do I need to take off my gauntlets for this procedure?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Poi, I'll trade you my gauntlets for me. Necklace.
Can I keep them?
No,
Until
you have to give
them?
them back. 'cause
Just
they won't-
imagine
they
how
won't trade.
Oh,
oversized
the necklace
it looked
is
like
glowing
on
again,
point.
by the way. It is
Alright,
glowing again.
glowing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can have it back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna be fair.
Thank you. We'll trade it off. If it's not glowing, you can hold on to it.
Can I wear it when it's glowing sometimes?
We'll see.
Okay.
I look over to Point and be like, us spiritual bastards don't do this stuff.
I know. Yeah.
Well, I
But
slip off my
apparently
gauntlet.
we do magic.
You,
We do
I
magic.
know.
We do magic.
you slip off your gauntlets.
Actually, I will slip on my gauntlet. I still want to give them the poi, just to hold on to them for a second.
Yeah, they're quite
Yeah.
Not
large.
only is it heavy and it's comical, but I want to see how poi reacts to holding an actual magical item.
I just start vibrating.
You okay, boy?
What's wrong? What do you mean?
You're shaking. You're shaking. You look at me when I saw the ghost.
I don't feel like I'm shaking.
I love that you still don't know what those gauntlets do.
Only
It's
on the
amazing.
mouth.
I don't know.
You're gonna figure
We're
it
gonna
out
find out.
eventually, yeah.
We're
gonna
gonna
find
find
out
out. I'm
eventually.
excited. Maker's Mark. Okay, well, I perform the ritual the same as Johan.
Okay. You lower your hands into the flames, and the flames don't hurt. It feels warm and inviting, and you feel safe. And suddenly, your bones stop creaking. Any pain you had stops hurting, and you feel refreshed and confident once again in your abilities.
Aw.
Too old is
I like
getting rid
this
of the
guy.
back problems.
you sure y'all don't want to get a hit at this?
I'm just wearing your gauntlets. They're way too big, and I'm
I turn
comedically slapping Johan's leg.
I'm good, but thank you for the offer.
I'm just looking at my bare hands. Like,
Not even paying attention to the slapping at your
I can't
thigh.
even feel it. Yeah.
His bones are refreshed.
Uh,
I'm not too interested in the ritual. Can I shove my face into the fire?
For the sake of respecting the flame, I'm going to have to say no. But I
And-
appreciate your enthusiasm. And such enthusiasm is and will always be welcome in the church. So
I have
long
a
as
question. Oh,
respect. Yes, my child.
you have churches in other places?
There are many churches around Altiria. Yes.
Are there ones in Silvari?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Not to my knowledge.
I have a question.
Yes, my child.
You know how to kill a ghost?
Ghosts. The spirits of ones who have passed live forever in the flame. As such, there is no way to kill a ghost. Instead, in order to aid them on their journey towards the flame, you must guide them somehow.
You would like grab them and shove them into the flame head
Well,
first?
they're a ghost. You can't really.
Oh.
You know.
Incorporeal.
you cannot manhandle a ghost.
Yeah,
They don't have a
What
form.
if you have like any ghost rope?
Is there anything ethereal that we can use on? A
How
ghost?
about better
Ghost rope?
question? How would you approach, guiding the ghost to the light?
I would. Well, in my experience, a lot of ghosts have a tie to the mortal
Right.
realm.
Ghost rope.
Hmm.
Gotcha. So
A ghost
more
rope.
like unfinished business.
Unfinished
There you go.
business,
Ah,
or an object. Perhaps they were cursed. In order to free them from their mortal attachments, you would solve, for example, what they needed solving. And then they could be guided to the light by the eternal flame.
Fair enough.
Makes sense to me.
Alright.
Guided to the light of the eternal flame. You understand.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the rumors with the ghost haunting this village?
I have heard the Mr. Miller is having issues with his crops and has been speaking about a ghost of a young woman for, well, since he moved here a few months ago.
Okay. I look at Poi Poi and I say, didn't you say you saw a woman last night?
oh yeah, no, I saw her in through the window.
What?
She was
Okay.
she was staring at Johann and like
What?
leaning in and gently caressing his cheek.
Ow! God. Is that one of the women you had a child with?
This guy, I swear.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That definitely happened.
You did what?
Just in case I forgot to recap for the viewers at home, that definitely did not happen.
But I saw the ghost.
Okay, back to the game.
Johann is
around
going
the
to now
window.
believe that happened.
Yeah.
Yes, let's
Because he was
gaslight the
innocent whole
deerman.
time.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you have any weddings that went wrong recently or
No.
a while ago?
Has Johan ever got
Oh.
married?
Oh, no, I wasn't asking Johann.
I thought you were asking me.
Like, that is a appropriate. It's appropriate mistake for someone who has 17 children.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I got stuck in a bit that's not even funny. I'm trapped. Anyway,
It's MILF
Poi Poi,
Hunters
you
all
have to
over
wake
again.
up. You're in a coma, Poi Poi.
The church has only existed for the last 3 years here. So
was there an
Oh.
older church before it?
there was a temple where this church now stands to the old pantheon. Before, of course, the discovery of the eternal flame.
Yeah, I suppose the literal magic flame is probably a little more useful
I'm
evidence.
very interested in this flame. I'm not going to lie.
It's pretty much the fountain of youth, as far as I'm concerned.
Does Johann say that out loud?
No, no, no. That is going through his mind, but that is.
So we gotta find this ghost, figure out what its deal is, and help it.
Crossover. And we get money.
Then we get money.
True.
Get money, and hopefully Mr. Miller's crops start growing again.
So then we get more money.
And then we get more money.
Yeah.
If you want to speak to Mr. Miller, he's usually in his field.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
point the way, please.
it's the crops that are dead.
Wow.
Oh.
Makes sense.
I'm sure we'll
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you.
You are welcome. And remember, children, you are always welcome within the church.
I will certainly be back. I have questions.
You have little
Thank you,
crackers.
sir.
We have answers. You're most welcome.
You have like little snacks.
They have
We will
Crackers and wine.
if you join us. If you join us in a few days, we have a small gathering.
Sermon?
Oh, a little strawberry festival?
What?
I don't think so.
He didn't say that out loud. He said that in his brain. You don't.
Oh.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Nobody's seen Tu Wong Fu?
No.
No.
Oh, you guys gotta watch Tu Wong Fu. It's fucking amazing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to get that aggressive.
Type it in Discord and then we'll watch it.
Awesome.
Boom.
Okay, well, Thwomp says, "May the good flame guide your way." Does he have a response to that, or does that just sound stupid in his eyes?
He nods and says, "May the good flame guide your way."
Oh, yeah.
Damn, you should get lucky guess.
That should be
I've got room.
Required.
All right, well, Thwomp exits the building. Do you guys come?
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna follow you. We're not gonna leave you.
Cool.
Oh,
Remind me to come back here for snacks.
yeah.
Oh, we'll remember.
Why'd you say it like that?
Wonk will remember this.
Yes. More than likely. Maybe not. I don't know.
All right. You guys walk over, basically across the street, towards this dead field of crops. In it, it's dead. It's gray crops. The soil itself looks good enough for crops, as far as any of you. Or actually, Gimbal, you would have grown up around crops.
Yes, I have.
So
Let me roll some shit.
if you want to roll, we could just call this perception.
Okay.
Roll agriculture. Yeah, roll agriculture. Do that. You said the words.
I'm not acquiring this, but I'm just curious.
Roll for agriculture.
8.
With an
Points?
with an
Is it worth
Not that
it?
important. No,
No,
probably not.
no. I'm
Wait,
still.
you gain a pity
I mean,
point.
you're. I'm still gonna let you pass.
Oh.
I'm still gonna
Okay.
let you pass with an 8, because it was an easy roll anyways.
I feel like Gimbal literally puts his nose into the dirt.
Yeah, you can tell that this is good soil. It's
Snort
moist.
hurt.
The land around here seems like it's fertile. There shouldn't really be any reason why the crops aren't growing.
Guys, I don't get it.
You didn't have to put on the extra dumb sound. So funny.
Guys, I don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
I don't get it.
I know.
I'm
Like, I don't get it.
irritated.
I don't get it. Because, like, the soil looks good. Like, that's good soil. Why the
Right?
fuck is it not working?
Yeah, very interesting. Also, I want to point out, did I just watch you do a line of soil?
I was
What crop's grave?
no. So I was checking the soil. Like, I was checking the scent of the soil to make sure there was no
Oh, okay.
like any like bad
Yeah.
chemicals in it, and it doesn't have bad chemicals. So I'm confused. Anyways,
It's probably
Yeah.
got ghost chemicals.
okay.
Hmm.
This ghost has been pissing here.
Ghosts can pee.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's my main thing. Listen, all my guesses can't be winners.
Yeah, this ghost is spiteful. Because what did the crops do to the ghost? Like nothing.
It might just be a passive influence.
Maybe.
Might not be on purpose.
Maybe the ghost is ectogasming all over the crops.
Ectogasming. Why is this so
I was-
gross?
Well, I was just gonna say ecto pissing, but you had to go and make it sexual.
I would like to
I
remind
didn't see no.
I
the
really
viewers-
like. There was a good 30
didn't-
seconds there. I'm like, should I even say this?
I would like to remind the viewers
did not-
that the
I
DM
did not-
is asexual and
Definitely
therefore
only-
has no idea how
Definitely
I
not
only-
a furry.
Definitely not a furry.
Definitely not a furry.
I only saw a ghost bride. I didn't see any ghost grooms or any other ghost brides.
Hmm.
Ghost grooms. I thought you said ghost groomer. I was like, what?
Ugh.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
In the
let's get off
field.
this topic.
In the field, there is a scarecrow.
Okay.
and a
Ow.
Hello.
there's a scarecrow in the field, a very realistic scarecrow, and a
I was happy.
crow with a little anklet standing on top
Except
of it.
for-
Get out of here!
Thwomp points at it like the monkey and points at Peter and Family Guy. Or no, it's Chris he points at. The monkey in the closet.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just
I refuse to acknowledge this crow until we understand its nature.
you know what?
Kindly.
I agree, Poi Poi. I'm going to use my newfound perception powers to see if Miller is around.
Okay, roll perception.
17.
Hey.
You look around. You heard that the priest, you never really got his name, that the priest has, or told you that he's usually hanging out in the middle of the field. But the only thing that you can see in the middle of the field is a scarecrow. Then you realize
Right.
Scarecrow does look kind of realistic. And then you get closer and you hear it snoring.
Stood up standing up.
Did you just sleep standing up?
Oh, there's a wooden pole. He's on the pole. He is like
This bitch can't afford a scarecrow.
hooked around on
Oh,
the thing.
he's just resting. Okay.
It's one of those posture correctors and he just
Yeah.
fell asleep.
When you think about it, he's a pretty bad scarecrow because the crow is here. It's not scared.
Yeah.
Is there a bell?
Like on the scarecrow or no? There is no bell. But he is out in the open and you guys are pretty close to him now.
Poi Poi, take out that stone that that guy gave you and just throw it at the bird.
I don't want to lose it. Grab some barley and throw it at the bird.
The bird flutters off and flaps away and perches down the field.
Okay.
I hate that thing.
And
So mean.
Mr. Miller is like, oh, what'll you have? Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Morning.
Well, I don't.
Weird.
Good
What you
morning.
doing up there?
I'm Gimothy Balame.
Oh, I'm being a scarecrow. Got to keep him away from me crops.
Yeah.
You weren't doing too well, I'll be honest.
Can't afford a scarecrow.
Well, why would I buy something if I could just make it?
Well, but then you have to
or do it
stand out
myself.
here.
What's wrong?
Why don't you make?
What's wrong
why
with
don't you
getting
make
a?
one?
What's wrong with getting a tan? This guy's a
nothing.
dragonkin, by the way. He's just an Irish-sounding dragonkin.
So we heard you have a ghost problem.
Yes. And he hops down and runs over to his little house.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna run at me. I was so scared.
I got jump scared too.
Why'd I imagine him clearing a massive field in like 3 seconds?
Why do I imagine
He basically
him being
did. It's
so
like that
tiny?
anime thing where it's like, and there's like a big
Yeah.
cloud of dust.
Imagine him being tiny for some reason.
Well, he conveniently carved a path to his house, so let's.
Let's
I mean, you
follow
were
the
able to
carved path.
you were able to see his house from where you guys are. It's not a big field.
Oh. Okay, let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
All right.
Okay. You guys walk up. It's like, you guys know Little House on the Prairie? That's what this guy's house
Oh.
looks like. God,
I can imagine.
really? Okay.
It's like a 2-story ranch house.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you
It's
go.
kind of nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Mhm.
And you enter into the house to see that it is a little bit dingy. This guy looks like he's probably a bachelor. Probably been living alone for a while. There's like stacks of papers, candles everywhere. There's like there is gas. There's like gas lamps in the house, but the guy just has candles sitting out. None of them are on because windows. It's light outside right now, so why would you need the candles on? The guy's nowhere to be seen.
Just inside his house.
When you guys enter his house, he's like not. He's not. Well, he's at least not in that room.
You guys saw him come in here, right?
Yeah, maybe he is the ghost. Wait, no, isn't it a lady?
He's definitely a lady, and he's also very much not ethereal in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there anything interesting in the house?
There's a lot of interesting things actually. On the walls, you see. Well, actually, let's do this fun. There's some easy stuff I could give you, but let's have you roll perception just for the hell of it.
Okay. Let's go.
How about investigation?
What are you looking for? If you can give me something to look for, you can roll investigation.
I'll have to think about that.
I'll
What'd you get out?
What did you say, Play?
I don't know. Who's rolling? I don't know. I'm gonna start talking.
I got a 10.
Oh,
You got a 10.
I'm stepping off.
I can also do a perception. Should I?
You can if you want. I'm not going to count the 10 as a fail or a success. Sort of middle of the road.
I got an 18.
Okay, that I'll call that
Very
a
nice.
success. Okay. With your perception, looking around, stacks of paper, candles, sat in a circle. Papers stacked in the middle, and maybe he was trying to contact something. Just lucky guess. On the walls, it's got a lot of like war memorabilia, like medals and all of that jazz. It's also got a photo of a much older dragonkin up on the wall as well.
A grandma, maybe.
Not that much older, but yeah, maybe dad or mom or whatever. And another thing that you can smell is like a sweet yam coming from the kitchen. Smells like something's cooking.
Okay.
Potatoes.
I go check the kitchen.
You walk over to the kitchen and see Mr. Miller standing over the oven like this. Jesus!
Hi!
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
I don't know why I said Jesus. I don't think he knows who that is.
Fire!
Flame!
Jesus, down the road. My neighbor.
Good great flame of infinity. What are you doing in here?
Jesus.
Jesus.
You kind of ran off and just we're inquisiting about a potential haunting. Do you have any information?
And he runs off into another room. But this time he comes back
Tim
with
Curry?
this time he comes back with a binder and he sets it down on the table.
Jeez.
I have been haunted by this feckin' thing for months and months and months. I've only been living here a few months.
Lady white dress veil.
Lady white dress veil, yes.
Got it.
This
Nice.
thing.
Okay.
He opens up the
Positive
binder.
ID.
He opens up the binder and it's like a bunch of really bad sketches of different like this same like ghost thing and like different spooky poses and stuff.
Yeah.
This thing has been haunting me and haunting my feckin' dreams since I moved in.
Your dreams?
I can't sleep anymore. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you made any headway on who or what it might be?
Nope, not at all. Well, I set up a quest, but then, nobody came along, so I figured I'd take it down.
We took the quest.
Well, wait a
Yeah,
second.
at the last minute we took that bad boy.
Oh, good.
We are here to save the day.
We actually meant to get the quest earlier, but we got sidetracked with the quest that was more local. So.
Yeah, that we're not allowed to talk about apparently.
We had to sign NDAs.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good for you guys.
And now we're here for the ghost, so.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Where should we start?
Take care. Dad.
Yes, what can you tell us?
I'd probably check the body in the back first.
There's a body?
Body
There's
in
a
the
body.
back?
Okay, that's a good starting spot.
Yes,
There's a-
I would say so.
There you go. Please
Why
take
do
care
you
of
have
it.
a body in the back?
But it's not my body.
But it was there. It was just there. You haven't done anything about it?
No, why would I do anything about the body? I'm not gonna.
Does the body have a dress and a veil?
Probably.
Did you bury it? Did you, I don't know.
Well, no, it was already buried.
Oh, so it is buried.
Oh,
No, well, not anymore.
You unburied
uncovered
it?
You
Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm getting haunted by a ghost. I see a rock there, and well, there was a big rock, so I wanted to
Grave marker, sure.
put in
Okay.
wanted to like put in new
So you
patch,
were-
but you gotta
so you were being-
you gotta
you were
dig
being-
down into the soil to remove the bad soil, so you can put good soil, and that's how that works.
Fair. So you were being haunted before you dug it up.
Yes.
Okay.
okay. So it wasn't destruction of grave.
Does not
I
seem to be
imagine
the case.
Thwomp is listening to this conversation, but the moment that he said there's a body in the back, he walked over to where that room was, just to check, see what's going on.
Oh, like you walked outside?
Like, no, I was
Or you
just-
walked
he
into the
says
room
there's a
with all
body
of
in the
them.
other room. I'm just like,
Oh no,
okay,
he said there's
He
a
meant
body
outside.
in the
He
back.
meant in the
like,
back.
Oh,
backyard.
in the back. Okay.
Back.
All right. Well, then, yeah, he hears like the conversation, like as peter out as he walks out the door to go look at the body.
Okay. While everybody's
He's not in the room.
While everybody's inside, I'll describe this for Thwomp. You walk around the outside. You see, as you're walking around the right side of this building, you see there is a wine cellar, like an opening for a wine cellar. And as you walk further into the back, there is like this large willow, and beneath the willow is an unmarked, like a old stone sitting there with 0 markings. And in front of the stone is exactly what the guy said. It looked like he was digging down in order to maybe start like a mini garden back there. And at the bottom of this hole by the rock, there is a casket. Like an old wooden casket.
Okay. I'm just drinking this in if you want to go back inside.
And back inside.
I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm just
Where
saying.
did Thwomp go?
I believe he went to go investigate the grave.
Oh, that makes sense. Should we all go do that?
Yeah, I think
Well,
everybody was actually done inside.
Yes, I believe so as well. Unless there's anything more you have any inclinations to tell us. If not, we'll get started.
Yeah, go get started. I'll get your pay.
Fair enough.
And he goes off into the other room.
Cool.
And then he comes back. Fuck me, pie.
Take care of that first. That seems good. Don't burn down your house.
Yeah, please don't burn down your house.
Yeah, well, that's why I moved here. I burned down the last one.
Oh,
Cool,
Makes
boy.
sense.
this guy's quirky.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Go
we
meet Thwomp.
go back outside with Thwomp, who I assume is in the grave. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know
Inside
why.
the grave.
I don't know why I assume that, but my first thought of like
Sure, let's roll with it. I love
everybody coming outside is Thwomp is inside of the hole, like
Yeah,
examining.
he's got one hand under his chin, and he's kind of like moving the head around with his other hand.
That's what I imagine.
All we can see is like Thwomp's head poking out of the ground.
What? What are you doing there?
I'm investigating for clues. Should I? Like, can I roll for investigation then?
You can roll for investigation.
Autopsy? Is it
Well, I think this would be this. I think this could be investigation. This could be investigation just to see if this body is the ghost that Poi Poi described.
Okay. I'm gonna use some pity points here. Probably useless, but I got an 8.
Okay, I'll actually give it to you with an 8.
Really? All right, let's do it.
Congratulations. You see that this is definitively not the body of the ghost that Poi Poi described.
Interesting.
This body is dressed in, the nicest of grave goods, and while there is a veil, the body itself is decidedly male.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a religious veil and not like that.
Yeah, this is the body. Well, this is the body of a male scove. Whether half scove or not, you don't know, but what you do know is that they have horns.
Okay.
That's a pretty telltale sign, yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
the ghost have horns?
The ghost did not have horns. The ghost looked like a bride. This is like... If the ghost was the bride, this... I'm not trying to imply anything here, but this could be the quote-unquote groom. This is like this is a guy, Scoburn, in a suit with a veil in his hands.
In his hands.
Yes.
Not buried
He's
it,
not
he
wearing
has
the
it in
veil.
his
He has it in his hands.
Did the gravestone have like a name on it?
The gravestone was just a rock, like a boulder. Just
Damn.
sat there.
Unmarked grave.
An
Is there any way
unmarked
to
grave.
gauge how old this body might be? Like how long it's been here?
I want you to roll insight.
I'd like to attempt to gain insight.
I think you should.
Nope, 2.
Brady,
man.
please.
You
We just
fixed
clenched
it.
you.
Which was the die that you rolled the nat 20 on?
It was this one.
Okay, I want you.
rolling that one.
That is the only one. Brady.
Well,
look-
this
look
is
at
the one with the 19.
Look at the camera.
Ugh.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Uh-huh.
The one that you
looking
rolled
at
the 20 and the one that you rolled the 9, or the one that you rolled the 20 is the only one that you're allowed to roll with now. Okay.
Now on.
Fair
From
enough,
now
fair
on.
enough. Fuck. I dropped it for viewers. I dropped it. It fell under my desk.
Oh my gosh. I imagine Brady just has like a bunch of loaded die, but they're loaded on like the 1s and the 2s. So if you would roll the d20, Brady. Just roll again. This doesn't even count as advantage. This is what it is.
That was a 12 that time.
See?
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you with the 12.
I feel so dirty doing that, but I'll take it.
What was your thing? What was the? Oh, you were trying to tell how old the body was.
Yes.
Yes. You acquired this advantage. By the way, congratulations. Don't lose it.
I will try not to. What did you say? Insight?
No pressure.
Yeah, this was insight. This body, as you can tell, it still has some flesh on it, but it is mostly bone. But this is sort of a dry environment. All of that knowledge,
It's pretty well preserved.
yeah, all of that knowledge put together. The biggest hint is the veil, how fragile the fabric is, how it would probably have withered away had it been long. So this body would have, or this person would have died within the past like few years.
Mm-hmm.
And Gimbal, like, literally look through the body, like the suit of the body and stuff, to see if there's any items on it. Or,
You
like,
absolutely can. I want you to roll investigation for me.
come on, Gimbal, you can roll high, right?
Could I aid
Also-
and offer my investigation?
Oh, helping
I have-
hand.
You can. Does that mean that there's 3 people in the pit now?
Yes.
Poi, you might as well.
Imagine we're kind of
Three biggest
rotating.
people.
Poi, you might as
yeah.
well join them.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Everybody in the hole.
Do I get a +2? The roll?
Yeah, you
Cannonball.
can add Brady's advantage.
That's an 18.
Hey. Okay. You looking on this body for items, you don't find. Well, you find like a small like pouch with a rune on it, and inside of the pouch has like dried herbs and flowers and a couple stones. And also you find not an item, but you find on the arms of this guy wounds. Like there is a deep cut in both of his arms. Like notches in the bone.
Notches in the
Damn.
bone.
Notches in the bone.
Yeah, small pouch. And
Like,
it's like,
defensive wounds. We'll call them defensive wounds.
Okay.
guys,
So probably like this blocking
Yeah.
his head.
Yeah.
I think this guy was attacked. Maybe the ghost and they got murdered, and maybe that's why.
Maybe. I have
And-
another idea. Just want to throw out there. A key thing I'm noticing here is buried here is a body.
Not body.
Because, exactly. Where is the wife? Where is the ghost's body? If this is her spouse,
You
why aren't they buried together?
I shouldn't have said the groom. I just said that as like to say that this is a different thing. There is nothing to indicate that they are actually husband and wife.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
We're just guessing.
I
Based
guess
on...
that was an assumption. Can I roll lucky guess?
You can roll lucky
Yeah,
guess.
that's true.
That's a do I have a +4 or a +5?
I'll actually give this. I can
I
actually.
have a +4, so that's a 23.
Oh shit.
Nice.
You can't tell whether this guy was
Okay.
the spouse of the woman, but you do recognize the veil in his hand as the one that the ghost was wearing.
Yeah.
Like it is the same fabric, and it's, you know, reasonable assumption. This guy's complaining about a ghost bride lady, and this guy's got a veil in his hand. So
You think
Okay. Yeah, but that's all stuff I know. That's all stuff I already knew.
okay, ask me any question you want, and I will answer that question.
Okay. What is this person's relation to the bride?
you don't know?
There's no way for you to know
Okay.
that yet. You can lucky guess based on the information in front of you. So ask. I'm trying to lead you to specific questions.
They have the veil, but they're not. Are they? I guess. Are they the groom? Are they the partner? No, can't
There's-
answer that.
I
Okay.
can't answer that. There's no. There's
Are they
no
related
way
to Johan in any way, shape, or form?
Is this
Other
your
than the
That's
fact-
Johan's cousin.
Other than the fact
this
that they are a
Johan's son?
Scoburn, there is no way to know.
Does the corpse have a dumpy?
Not like Gimbal.
Not anymore.
That's for sure.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Guys, I have an idea. And hear me out.
Okay.
If we kind of have this inkling that the veil is related to the ghost, right?
Yeah.
You think that maybe the ghost, if we take the veil, right? You don't think that would make them, you know,
Angrier,
angrier, but maybe,
or maybe
Maybe if we
reach
take,
out to us, you know?
Maybe.
maybe we take the veil and find where she was buried and return her veil.
Perhaps. I think it's worth taking just to see what happens.
Who the hell is this guy?
I'm gonna actually, May. I'm just gonna, since I don't think that you're gonna get the question that I want you to ask, I'm going to allow you to save your roll. So it is still a success. Just make a mark down. You can use this same roll at a later date.
Okay.
I think Gimbal also takes a small pouch or whatever that the guy had on him.
Okay.
So
Has anybody picked up the veil yet? That's an important piece of
Yeah,
evidence.
that's what I was saying. We should take that.
Okay, cool. Thwomp is thinking out loud. This goes beyond a ghost. This land is cursed by something.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because the soil is fertile. There's no reason that there's nothing should be growing here. What if do witches exist in this universe?
Well, mages do.
Mages do, female or male.
Okay, can you
Mages.
describe the body again?
Okay, the body is. I'll just go top to down. The body is a male Scoburn,
Yes, Gordon, yeah.
dressed in a suit, like burial garb. There was burial garb.
This wasn't a
There-
shallow grave.
Yeah, this was a deep grave. It is an unmarked grave.
very
It was
intentional.
just a rock.
It was marked with the rock.
They
Yeah.
are also in a casket. It's not like a fancy casket. It's just like wooden boards.
Okay.
The body was placed with the veil clutched in his arms, and there is the pouch inside of his jacket pocket, and the defensive wounds on his arms.
Feels kind of strange.
How was he? How was he clutching the? Was he like
He was
this?
holding it in his. Yeah, he's sort of like
Okay.
Arms crossed.
But if he was intentionally buried, then that was intentionally buried with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that
that's
should
kinda
be an object of significance to him,
Mhm.
which makes you think that he's the groom.
You could operate under the assumption that he's the groom.
Yeah.
I will
hate
neither
your
confirm.
language.
I will neither confirm or deny.
Even that's not
Because
the case for some reason.
Wait.
felt so obvious that he was the groom at first, but then you started saying this shit that's getting in my head.
I didn't want you guys.
Second-guessing everything.
I didn't want you guys to assume something, go down the wrong path, and spend so much time on the wrong path.
And
So-
that
He's
makes me
not the
think
groom.
he's not the groom. He very well could be the groom.
He very well could be the groom. You can operate
Oh my
under the
God.
assumption that he very well could be the groom.
But do you understand that now I'm convinced he's not the
Not.
Yes, I understand the fallacy. I understand the fallacy. I just didn't want you to waste your time.
groom? You keep saying it. You keep reinforcing the fallacy.
Perhaps, maybe
Okay.
I will.
it's like the father. I don't know.
Let me say this. Let me say this to sort of fix it. This person very well may be the groom. But if you were to investigate under the assumption that this guy was the groom to the bride ghost, it would have led you down the wrong path. It's better to not assume anything at this point. So keep the idea that he could be the groom as one of the ticks. It could be the top option. But if you don't investigate other things, you will not solve this.
All right.
Yeah, okay. With who? Okay, whatever. I don't care about who he is anymore.
Yeah, you can.
just gonna-
Grab the shit that he has.
Yeah, you can operate under the assumption that this guy's the groom.
Shush.
Okay.
I'm.
Okay, I will shush.
We need more information. We
Why
need to
is
go
he-
straight into detective mode here. This guy just moved here. He knows nothing.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in town that might know anything about a bride?
And
Or
perhaps-
even a funeral, the death of the previous guy who
Well,
lived there.
Well, that's why I asked the
there must
church
be funeral
before,
records.
but
You asked the
No.
church for weddings.
I did
There
ask
must
for
be funeral
weddings.
records. Don't people keep records of who dies? Like that's
Yeah.
kind of like a. I
This
think
doesn't
people do.
But this
No?
This
is a
seems like
very
a cover up, though.
See, why is he clutching the veil?
Yeah, and why? He does technically have a grave marker. It's a posthumous.
Nameless. Yeah.
And that's strange. Why would they not put the name of the person on the grave? That's like a.
If they put so much
customs.
effort into burying him,
Yeah.
It must be ritualistic. That's why I'm thinking like he was buried with
I
this
get the
thing.
impression, and maybe I'm wrong.
He was
just-
buried with the little bag.
I get the impression that
okay, what's in the
this
little
guy
bag
was
again?
murdered in some capacity and buried as almost a spiteful way. I don't know. It just doesn't
Maybe.
feel
In
right.
the bag were a few stones and some dried herbs and flowers. And on the bag printed is a rune. It looks like this, or it looks like a white version of this bag with like the rune on the front. See, or
Okay.
Do we recognize the rune in any way?
basically like this. It's this bag. We'll just say that it's this bag. You don't recognize the rune in any way other than the fact that it is a rune. So
Would
magical.
masonry be useful to identify the you said pebbles or stones? That were in the bag?
They are stones, yes.
Okay. Oh,
What are the stones?
I
You can
rolled a
use
Do I think he was?
degree.
Do I? Okay. Do I think that this man died as part of a ritual? Maybe.
That's what I get the feeling that's
Yeah.
like
is that
Almost
sacrifice.
that's the
or
question
murder.
that's the question that you're doing?
Do I only get one?
If you're cashing in that cached roll, yes. I will answer whatever question you want. As you know, as long as it makes sense for the
What
You
were
should just
the
do it.
What were the circumstances of the burial? Can I say that question?
you can.
Right,
You can
What were the circumstances of this burial?
you can see that this burial is very ritualistic from the posing of the body, the fact that there was the little baggie of herbs and stuff, even the fact that there was that the veil was placed in the guy's hands. You know, this was a very ritualistic burial. And the fact that he has a headstone, but the fact that the headstone is unmarked sort of lends into that maybe he wasn't intended to be discovered.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So I'm just thinking back, right? Because they said the church is new and that this death only happened a couple of years ago. You don't think that may line up in some type of way? I just get I don't get good vibes from this.
Here's a question: how like decayed does the veil look compared to the suit? Does the veil look at all significantly older?
Newer, perhaps.
The veil, even though it is a thin fabric, looks in significantly better shape than the suit does.
Interesting.
I think that the suit.
Maybe the veil
was wearing it, and then
Do I think that the veil was added later?
Kind of what I'm thinking a little bit.
Roll again.
A new lucky guess. I got a +5 now, so.
Okay. Do you not have investigation? I would have rather you rolled investigation, but
Too bad.
okay.
Yeah.
16. You can tell by the dirt accumulation on the casket and on the suit and sort of in the general vicinity that the veil would have had to be placed at the same time as this, because there's no dirt inside of the casket other than the dirt that you guys just put in there. So the casket was closed with the veil.
And in that case, the veil might be some sort of magical item. Or it's otherwise being maybe preserved by the spirit.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
The
Interesting.
one thing popping into my mind is I wonder if this is like a weird corpse bride situation.
Oh.
That's kind of what I'm thinking a little bit.
Like
Yeah.
she died at the altar, and then this guy sort of was ritualistically killed to become the groom.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but you may
don't
be
know.
onto something.
I'm literally guessing.
Did anybody
You're making
do
a lucky guess.
What's up? Can I roll another one?
No, I was just making a joke at that point.
Did anybody do an insight check on the farmer Miller?
Honestly, we should have done an insight check on the
We
guy
need
at
to
the
go
church
back in there and talk to him
and the
more.
guy Miller.
Because if this guy is being devious in any way, I might have figured out what my new acquired ability is.
The thing is, he asked for this to be like asked for the quest,
That's
So
true.
which gives me the
he
impression
wanted
that he's
to-
not.
I believe he's telling the truth, but I kind of
Well,
want to just.
I feel like if he only moved here like a few months ago, this
Yeah,
body was.
he's
I'm
not
assuming this
related to the
body looks
death
like it
here.
was here.
Who I think is sus.
But how did he
freaking-
acquire the land? Is he squatting here?
I'm assuming the land was
Got it.
just open.
Well,
We
we
can
gotta
go
go ask
talk
him
to
these
him. Yeah, let's
questions.
go investigate.
I pulled myself out of the grave. And
I've got
definitely
a
still
natural advantage in insight, so I'll proc off. on
Also,
it.
I think
Okay.
for some reason, because I'm thinking about the church and stuff, we should also vibe check the priest.
Yeah,
Pipe check. I love that.
we could split up. I wanted to head over there again anyway.
I'll come with you.
Mm.
Team furry again.
I think we
We
need to
prob-
tread
no, we
lightly
probably
with our
shouldn't split up.
questions too.
Okay.
Yeah, we should coordinate a bit. Yeah.
We need to be a little bit more subtle with this investigation because if somebody's lying
On
to
to
us,
us.
yeah,
Oh,
I don't want somebody. Yeah, we need to vibe check everybody.
no, for real. From now on, we have to vibe check everything and
This is-
everyone.
I'm
Become
sorry.
a murder mystery. What's up?
And the mystery is, was it even a murder?
We don't know. Well, let's find out.
There are defensive wounds.
Yeah,
There
that's
are
what's sus.
defensive wounds.
It doesn't look like the kind of wounds that you would receive during a ritual.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
you'd
does
be
he
willing
have?
to take them. You wouldn't be
True.
holding them
Unless
above your
he's-
head.
But does he have any lethal wounds?
You don't
On
know
his
if he
body.
consensually participated in the ritual.
He probably didn't.
Like,
Yeah.
No,
it very
yeah.
well could be that he did. It's a ritual,
He's a
but he just
patsy.
did not want to be part of the ritual.
I wish we could have figured out what actually killed him.
Can
I
I
wish you had that
roll?
autopsy.
Yeah, who's got autopsy? Not
I've
me.
got a -1 in autopsy.
Perhaps Gimbal should do the autopsy.
Go back to the church and use
The
your flame
least
powers
smart
to
one.
cure your autopsy abilities.
I can't help it. I've got autism.
That's so
All of our characters
stupid.
are a little autistic.
That's so stupid, mate.
I'm sorry.
I liked it.
Thank you. I didn't deserve that.
We've all told a groaner or two.
Mhm. Can I roll lucky? No, I'm done with lucky guess. I've done.
Okay.
I can
I'm
try to
extending.
roll.
Can
I can try to roll an autopsy if we
Go
want.
ahead.
Do it.
I don't want
That
Gimbal to do
guy.
it. It just doesn't seem in character.
8.
Okay. We'll say with an 8, I'll let you take the body out and like set it on the, like you guys can take the body out and set it on the dirt higher up out of the casket if you want.
Sure.
Okay. You do that. Underneath the body, there is a layer of soil inside of the casket. And this was soil that would have been buried with them.
In the casket. Okay.
In the casket. This isn't soil that like fell down and like accumulated. This is soil that was inside of the casket.
Is this bitch a vampire?
Gimbal.
Huh?
Gimbal sniffed the spoil again.
It's
Oh, yeah.
daylight. He's not burning, so.
Gimbal can
He's clearly dead.
Gimbal can absolutely sniff the soil, and I want you.
To roll agriculture again.
Yeah, I want you to roll agriculture, and
Identify if
I
the
want you to roll
soil's
Constitution.
Both. Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 different
Wow.
rolls.
Well, I feel like we need to dig into this
So
soil
8
now. Yeah.
for the agriculture. Constitution, come on.
Okay,
And then
agriculture
So that's
doesn't.
called,
Agriculture, you don't get
12
anything.
for the Constitution.
Okay,
Gimbal.
you take 1 HP of we'll call it poison damage.
Is it directly towards me, or is
It
it,
is-
like on
it
my
is-
armor?
Well, your armor can't get poisoned.
Oh. So 1 HP.
1 HP. You just lost.
Ooh.
Guys,
Ooh.
the soil's not good.
It is not
Soil's
good.
gone bad.
It is not good soil.
Like
What is he-
ash.
What does it
It's
smell like? Burning?
It burns my
Oh.
nose.
Let me look this up, actually.
I think they put like chemicals in this one.
Ooh.
Toxic soil. Ugh.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
It has, it smells slightly metallic.
Ugh, it smells metally.
Oh.
Yeah, smells like slightly soapy and slightly metallic.
Oh my god. It's blood and cilantro.
Notoriously bad for soil.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and say no, but I appreciate the effort.
Okay,
Look where your
conspiracy
head's
time.
at.
Conspiracy time. Conspiracy time. Okay.
Like
So,
what is it? Is it ash? Is it
so
just
What if the guy was poisoned and it leaked into the soil?
maybe?
okay, here's my conspiracy
Anyways.
brain going. So this guy.
Okay.
This guy, he's just a guy. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. He doesn't know what's going on. He gets attacked. He gets got. He gets grabbed. He gets poisoned maybe after he's grabbed by some guy who's like this person who's close to me, maybe my daughter or something. He's like, she died and she never got married, so I'm gonna be a little crazy and I'm gonna find her a groom in death. I'm gonna kill this guy because maybe he's hot, and maybe I think that my dead child and or cousin and or acquaintance would appreciate that. And I'm gonna be a little crazy and I'm gonna take a veil from my daughter and bury this guy with the veil and also the soil from my daughter's grave.
Oh.
Or something. Daughter and or acquaintance and or sibling.
And how do you
Gimbal.
explain the pouch in that?
It's a fucking ritual. I don't know.
Okay.
It's rocks and flowers. What do you expect
Okay.
me to glean from that?
Okay.
And Gimbal like take sample of the soil with him.
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's smart. Smart.
I have a theory, but it feels wrong. So
Well,
I'm not going to say
Hey,
it.
we're brains. No.
I mean,
all-
yeah, because we
all
actually have no
ideas.
clue of what's going on.
you throw out all ideas because even the bad ideas can prompt good ideas.
Good ideas.
Yeah, exactly. What you got?
Well, it seems to me that this person was buried carefully,
Yeah. But also in secret.
in secret. Someone cared about this guy.
Just
Or at least cared about their burial.
it's weird that it's not supposed to be found, right? But there's still a headstone, like a rock.
Well,
acting as a
That's
headstone.
why. That's why I
Sure.
believe something. I don't believe this was random.
No, absolutely not. This was
Definitely
premeditated.
not.
If I
really-
had to make any guesses,
Mhm.
I would say this man was buried by our ghost bride, probably before she died.
Maybe.
My assumption being some sort of secret lover. Not the
Mhm.
groom, but something more forbidden.
Mm.
Is it because he's a
Okay.
Skelgrim?
I didn't want to say it,
Maybe.
but it
Wonder
wouldn't
what-
surprise me if someone found out about it, may have
Mm.
killed him because
And
of it.
then she buried the body.
And then she buried him in secret, but with something that would symbolize some sort of care, being those herbs or the veil, the
then-
headstone even being there.
I think that's a solid theory.
Yeah.
And then
That's
it brings
solid.
the question of why the ghost is not able to cross over, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Unfinished
Like
business.
what's keeping
Like, what
her?
is the unfinished business?
maybe the guy who killed this guy is still around.
Maybe.
And that's why.
That might be.
But usually when it's unfinished business for a ghost, isn't it related to them specifically? I don't know how to
Yeah.
phrase
I
it.
think that's fair. I think that's
Yeah.
a related.
It's
If
a
you
path. It
If
might
you
not be right.
kill if you kill someone's lover, you would probably be a little pissed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what caused her death?
Can I roll a lucky guess or something to like try and confirm if we're onto something here?
I'd like to pause it.
Probably
this
going
though.
the opposite direction. Dave
You're
is going
pushing it.
crazy.
Listen, I don't have any other way to confirm stuff.
You
We
actually,
gotta talk.
I'm going to say at this point, if I let you roll a lucky guess, it would give away too much.
Mm.
I will say, as the DM, this line of questioning is going to lead you down the right path eventually. I'll just say that as the DM, you guys are thinking well.
Okay.
Guys,
Let
we're
me
so
throw out my
smart.
I'll say that.
Let me throw out my 2 ideas real quick since we're doing that.
Yeah, bad ideas.
What if this is a Romeo and Juliet situation?
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
I kind of
Exactly.
get that
That's
vibe.
what gave me the idea.
Mhm.
Forbidden love. This woman was dating a Skullburn. We couldn't have that. We killed him. She died shortly after, maybe.
Possibly ended herself.
Ended
Possibly.
herself, and that would kind of
Or
sort of
was
explain why
also
the
murdered,
veil
or
is
just died of natural causes.
newer. The other line of questioning I'm thinking, maybe this is too deep. What is the economical ramifications of killing this farm? Where does the crops get distributed to?
The thing I'm curious about, was this farm here before this guy moved in,
Probably.
or was it just land?
When you
Yeah,
guys,
that's that guy.
when you guys
Hey,
came in,
Miller.
I'm going to say, when you guys came in, you would have seen several farms. This one in particular is dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
Okay.
I'm curious
So
if
it's
the
just this
land.
Yeah.
I'm
So
curious if there was already a
Ah.
farm here, or if the
What if-
land he just bought up the land and it was just bad land.
Maybe this is to kill the competition. Do all these all these farms separate
I don't-
owners?
Well, there's
Well,
a
I
couple
don't-
farms. There are a couple
Okay.
farms.
No, but we know
around.
that the soil at the farm is fine. It's literally the land itself is somehow magically
Stopping him.
cursed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I call out Mr. Miller?
It is a big house.
Make me go through all the effort of.
I think we should investigate this house now.
Yeah.
Because I think our DM
I
clearly
have-
wants us to investigate this house.
I have literally 2 questions for this guy.
All right. We gotta go find this
I
dude.
would
Maybe
rather
let's
be
go-
around the body.
Might have.
Yes, May? You can
I probably shouldn't take things from the grave, should I?
Oh well, I was already planning.
you can do
to
you can
take
do
stuff from the
anything
grave.
you can do anything you want. And I'm going to say, as the DM again, the grave site does not have all the information you need in order to solve this.
I know, I just hate the information that it provides. Okay,
Well, that's because
Bag
it
of-
doesn't have the whole story.
bag of rocks and flowers. Okay, let's go.
Did you you asked before if you guys could figure out what the rocks were, but nobody ever rolled for that.
I technically did.
walk in
I
and
tried
just got a bad
I
roll.
did.
Did you?
I got a bad roll. I got like a 6.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Never mind.
There
then.
was attempts made.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Can I just roll
Oh.
to identify the rocks? I won't do lucky guess for this because that's very specific.
Yeah, you can roll to identify the
Uh,
rocks, and I'm gonna say
I grew up in a cave.
I'm
wait,
gonna say
wait,
just-
don't you have the kit from the jeweler?
I
Maybe- I
have
don't know
an
if that would-
appraisal kit.
oh,
the
you have an
appraisal
appraisal
kit
kit.
Would that give
yeah,
me
right.
advantage?
I will give you advantage if you use the appraisal kit.
Guys,
Can
there's
I
something for that.
can I add insight to this?
Yeah, I'll let you have. You can use insight with the appraisal kit.
Phenomenal.
Okay. Hmm?
I got 2 7s.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
But that's a +3,
10.
so that's a 10, and I have a pity point. Would
Okay. Let me.
an 11 pass?
Yes, I'll give it. I will give it to you for an 11.
Okay.
Okay. These stones, and the only reason I'm letting you use appraiser's tools on them is because these aren't just like rocks. They are dark, deep blue, and if you were to hold them up to the light, they are slightly transparent. With your appraisal tool, you can tell that these are... I'm still going to let you count this as a success. It's not a major success, so I'm not going to tell you the exact stone that it is, but these are not just rocks, they are gemstones. A dark blue gemstone, and there's a few of them in there.
Okay. So I guess that's sort of gives more evidence towards the idea of the wife buried this guy. Because it's clearly he's being buried with something of value, indicating he is someone of value. Possibly.
Theory.
Theory.
Okay, maybe should we head back to the house?
I think so.
Did we? Okay, let's go over like everything. Right, I got a sample of the soil. We grabbed the small pouch.
Yeah.
What was it? The veil. We grabbed the veil.
Are we grabbing the veil? I guess maybe we could use the veil as like a divining rod. It seems to have the fact it's in
somehow it has
some
kind of property to it.
I think we should grab
Should
it.
somebody attempt to attune to it? I could attempt to attune to it. Maybe we can see what
Attune
happens.
to the veil.
You're gonna get married, is what's gonna happen.
Sober to Soburn, I guess.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll give the veil to Johan.
I don't know how attuning works here. I don't know if I even can.
You spend a long rest.
Meditate on it.
Okay. I think at the very least, if this thing,
well, if we're
That's
still
what the
if we're
stones
going
look
to
like, by the way. I just sent a photo.
Ooh,
ooh, I love it.
So pretty. They look edible.
Yeah, I want to pop those in my mouth.
Nom, 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 nom.
Ooh.
What I was gonna say is basically, if we take the veil, that might actually provoke the spirit in a way that provides answers.
Is that
some way to insight? Yeah.
Yeah.
I say grab it.
Yeah.
If you study its behaviors, you can phasmophobia this bitch.
This thing has already left the
That's what I
property to
said.
come look at us through the window while we sleep.
Am I allowed to, out of character, guess what kind of rock that is?
You are.
Is that a lapis?
It is not lapis. Also, you grew up in a cave. You can absolutely guess in character what rock that is.
Fair. Can I roll a lucky get? No, I'm
You
kidding.
guys can all guess what rock that is, by the way.
Okay, I want to guess.
Yeah, you
I
guess
already
can all
rolled
guess.
masonry
You
on
don't-
it. I already
Yeah,
did.
you don't actually have to
appraised it,
roll
so-
to guess what rock this is.
Oh.
This is, yeah,
Oh.
it
Well,
is.
I'm gonna do a reverse Google search.
It's a gemstone.
that feels so dirty.
That is really dirty. If you did do a reverse Google search, you would find it, and that's kind of annoying.
Dirty cheater.
A blue stone, like silver. No, joking.
Yeah, it is
Crazy.
a blue stone that, when held up to the light, it's a dark blue stone held up to the light. It is slightly
barely translucent.
slightly translucent. Yeah.
I don't know rocks or gems. Well, this is not my territory.
Yeah,
in real life, I mean.
This one is a little bit. The rock clue is a little bit deep. The rock clue is a little bit deep, but luckily there's a library.
It would have been so
There's a
cool if
library.
actually.
There's a library.
That's
There is
true.
a library.
If I'd rolled masonry, though, this would have been so much funner. Can I take one of those rocks and kind of tap my necklace against it to see if anything happens?
You absolutely can.
Oh.
Tap it to poison.
Nothing happens.
I'm not wearing it anymore.
Nothing happens, but when you hold the stone, it gives off a sense of arcane importance, if that makes sense. There is something mystical
Like it
about
would be
this.
used-
It is, yeah, it is not inherently magical. It is not inherently magical, but it has a meaning that is. It is a
Like it would be
purpose or
used
meaning.
in magic.
Yeah, I mean, you could have already gotten that from the rune on the bag, but
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
the stone itself has a meaning.
Some sort of component.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The stone itself alone is symbolic for something in terms of arcana.
But in this instance, might be an actual like spell component.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be a stretch.
That makes sense.
Might be a stretch. Gimble's parents did alchemy and stuff. Would I recognize this and like? Would I be able to recognize this somehow, like the purpose, like what this exactly does?
No, you would not.
Not even with the little recall check.
Damn.
Not even
This
with
makes
a
me
recall
more
check.
arcana religion than alchemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe my actual biological.
I'm starting to get nervous that this guy is a vampire. Maybe the bag's keeping him down.
No, but he's
No.
decayed.
He's out in sunlight right now.
He's decayed.
Yeah.
Vampires are hot, right? Right?
Only the ones that can go in the sun and sparkle.
Yep.
The ones that want you to see them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Am I a vampire? I lightly glisten.
Might be a
You
vampire.
might be.
Might be a vampire.
You like blood? Yeah.
I do. I like. I mean, I
Show
like
us your
meat.
fangs.
I
You
have
got a
seen them
grill.
eat some
Show us your
bloodworms,
fangs.
so
Yes, my thick metal grill. That
Oh, yeah.
canonically Playboy has.
That's canonical, yeah.
Yeah, that's got set up last episode. I forgot about that.
teeth as big as my head.
Okay, guys, let's go to the house.
Let's go. Let's go.
We-
Let's go to
questions.
the house.
so much time. I just realized
We
it's
did.
11 p.m.
It is 11 p.m. We can hold off whenever you guys want to. We can hold off. I will say you're not going to get through it this session.
Probably not. No.
Probably.
So-
We should probably end things off soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
it's up to you guys where we end off.
11:30.
Okay. 11:30.
Okay.
There you go.
Mr.
Miller.
Booyah. You guys
Knock, knock, knock.
You guys re-enter the house, re-enter the kitchen. Mr. Miller is not in the kitchen, and his pie is eaten. Just
That was fast.
Already?
like the filling of the pie is gone, and it looks like he just used the crust as like a bowl to eat the filling.
I love crust. Give me the crust. Can I eat the crust?
You absolutely can eat
And
the
he ate
crust.
that pie fast.
You look disturbed.
I mean, you guys were
Delicious.
You guys were out there for an hour.
It was like
Yeah,
cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even offer.
Wow.
Mr. Miller.
Yeah, I start checking the rooms to see where this guy's at.
There's a lot of rooms in this house. It looks like the upstairs rooms are like mostly devoid of furniture. There's also an attic that I'm assuming you're just going room by room. There's an
Yeah.
attic ladder you pull down. There's furniture up in the attic. If you close the ladder, walk around the house. Upstairs is almost entirely empty. It looks like Mr. Miller is just living in downstairs.
First story.
Yeah, the first floor. Most of his stuff is in the living room, including the candles arranged in a circle with the stack of papers in the middle. The kitchen, and then like this sort of adjoining room where he has a bed set up on the floor.
Real quick, can I investigate the papers?
You can investigate the papers.
What is
Yeah.
this Hello Neighbor S?
I know.
Do you want to just look at the papers, or do you want to roll an attempt to acquire?
Investigation? Damn. I just rolled. I can't do it. Which is a pity. I'm gonna say I rolled investigation only because I got a 19, and I want to justify
Oh.
the roll.
Okay. You roll investigation. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll give you more. You can definitely tell that this is, we'll call it investigation, history, whatever. You can tell that this is a summoning circle.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, maybe he was trying to summon the ghost.
From the books that you've read, this
Okay.
it is very distinctly. It's a very crude version of one, but
Right.
it's unmistakably a summoning circle. And in the center of the circle are various pages like newspaper. We'll call it newspaper. Dawnspire definitely has a newspaper. Newspapers surrounding the murder of a young woman.
Okay, let's read the shit.
Well, yeah, let's read that.
Cool.
Yeah, the newspapers are about a decade old. It's surrounding a young woman who vanished on the day that she was to be married.
Okay.
That's one thing. And her body was never found. Although in her dressing room there was a bloodied knife.
Oh.
Murdered. Okay.
Interesting.
So the guards assumed that she was murdered, and there wasn't anything else about that.
If nothing else was found, how does this guy have the veil?
Okay, so what is it? Maybe she was supposed to be married off to someone. She did not want to marry him. Had the secret Scoburn lover, assuming. And maybe the guy found out about the secret Scoburn lover, the supposed person she was supposed to be married off to, and she got murdered for that. I mean, that's just a theory, though.
Oh, here's another thing.
Himself. What if they attacked the Scoburn
Yes. Here's
With
the
the
thing.
knife.
They say
with the knife?
the newspaper says that she was murdered, but it says that their body wasn't found.
Mm-hmm.
So what if she
Yeah.
wasn't actually murdered in this moment? What if it was her Scoburn lover coming in being like, hey, baby, let's run away together. And then the groom came in and attacked the Scoburn.
Oh, man.
And he was
And
buried
that's
in
why-
her place.
He was defending
Yes.
himself.
And that's why the knife was bloody. Not because
It's his
he
blood.
was killed. Not because she was killed, but because he was.
He was
and she
killed.
And she
just
was
ran
dragged
away.
off.
Or she just ran away.
Or she just ran away, yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad we looked at the papers.
Was there
Yeah.
any more to that, or did we cut you off?
Oh no, you're good. You got it.
Okay.
Do we feel like the knife, the wounds in the arms could have been?
I
from,
like that.
knife?
They could have.
The
They
knife!
could have
Okay,
been.
that makes sense.
They could
Okay.
have been caused by blocking from a knife.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think probably the Scoburn,
Probably
There was
protected her. Yeah.
possibly. I think the Scoburn definitely was attacked by that knife.
I will say the newspaper is 10 years old,
Yeah.
and the Scoburn has only been dead for a few years.
Hmm.
Maybe he didn't die from those wounds, so.
That is also a possibility.
That is
true.
possible.
I just wanted to remind you guys of that.
So I guess he didn't.
I did want to bring up that he might not have died from those
He
wounds.
might not have died.
We couldn't figure out how he died.
Because it was slashed down to the bone. so
Especially
that
with
could
the
have
soil
been
being
there for a while.
poisoned.
With the soil being poisoned, I'm like that reminds me of the fucking ash we saw in the.
Maybe.
I will say it's not the same color as the
bunker.
ash.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
say that.
No, I
But there's something up with the soil.
suppose the knife things are just like a red herring or something. It's like, okay. But it's not like
Or
actually
it's
a
just
cause.
to connect him with the knife.
Poi, can
Yeah,
you
perhaps.
Poi, can you roll lucky guess for me?
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Always.
asked to do so.
That's a. That's a 16.
Okay.
What's the name of the village?
What's the name of the village?
Lie.
Lie. Lie
The
village.
full name?
Yeah.
Lie Village.
Lie village.
Oh,
Lie is a
that-
poison.
Yeah. How were you guys?
Oh.
How were you guys spelling that? L-Y-E?
L-I-E, like
Yeah.
a
I was
lie.
just I was gonna say
L-Y-E.
L-Y-E.
Yeah,
I was guessing
L-Y-E.
L-Y-E.
L-Y-E village.
Okay.
Lie village.
I wonder why it's called Lie Village.
People are weird.
Hey guys, I wonder why it's called Lie village.
I wonder if it's an anagram.
No, it's. I think it might be referring to lye, like lye, the chemical.
Oh.
That might be
Oh.
why the
that's a thing.
soil's messed up. Yeah.
It is a thing.
Damn, why would you name a whole village after that?
Maybe they used to produce it.
Perhaps.
I wonder.
But then again, the soil. I checked the soil and it was fine. It's
That soil was fine, but
yeah,
the
but the
soil
one in the grave.
in the casket.
Yeah.
Okay, where's
Dirty
Mr.
deed.
Miller? I gotta ask this guy some questions.
Yeah.
Mr. Miller!
Yeah,
Have we gone
you guys
upstairs
looked the
into
house.
the attic yet?
Yeah, you guys looked throughout the entire house.
Attics
Mr.
are
Miller
always
is not
suspicious.
in the house.
He's not in
Luckily,
the house?
He's not in the house. Luckily, he leaves
Oh,
his
wait.
door unlocked, though.
He's too busy being
I-
a scarecrow.
Can I look outside? Is he the scarecrow again?
He is not the scarecrow.
Okay,
you do
so
see
he's,
This
gone.
bitch ran off.
there is
He's
a
not
He's always running off.
there is
He's always
a
running off.
crow on the scarecrow post.
I closed the
but-
door.
Screw the crow, man.
At this point, I just want to do the Jacques the Whipper chain whip. Just scare that fucker off, but then
Yeah.
here's not the place.
This motherfucker's not helpful at all. You just fucking ran off. Like, hey, we're here for your ghost problem. Like, oh yeah, now's the time to get groceries.
I, as Thwomp, find this
Well, it is a very
incredibly
small
shady.
village. It is a very
This is
small
incredibly
village.
shady.
I don't want to look for his ass.
I know, right? We're
Just
freaking need
annoyed
him
by
for the
him.
investigation. Ugh.
What's the closest neighbor?
The right across the street is the church. In next to the church is the inn. Down the street is the inn's brother, the brewer, or the innkeep's brother, the brewer. And then there is also presumably the other farmer
Okay.
with
Can
the
I-
crops that are actually
Can I roll
growing.
perception to see if I notice Mr. Miller like shredding down the street?
You absolutely can.
Okay. I want to go question that brother.
That is a 19.
Groovy.
You don't see Mr. Miller.
Okay.
You do see the squirrel dude speaking with someone you don't recognize, probably either the brewer brother or the other farmer, but they're the only people out on the street right now.
Gotta vibe
Okay.
check them. Guys.
Okay.
Why,
Are they,
did, why did
is
he
the,
leave?
the guy he's speaking to, are they an elf?
From this distance, I'm going to say Poi Poi can't tell.
Okay.
They don't have horns, though, so they're not a Scoburn. So we'll say that they're probably either an elf or a kinman. From this distance, you can see that.
Mhm.
We're gonna have to approach them. I'm torn between holding a séance here, or questioning people in the town, like the brother, the brewer in particular.
At the very least, we know the ghost is more active at night, so...
This is
Yeah.
true. Well, we did get a 5-day.
I think the ghost just has a, because it seems like the one thing that's throwing me off is the church, who's definitely been here longer than Mr. Miller,
Hmm.
did not seem to have a firm belief in the ghost. Like, he seemed skeptical that the ghost even existed. And yet, Mr.
assessment.
Miller definitely saw a ghost, and I definitely saw the same ghost, which he confirmed based on my description before, we even heard him talk. So either the priest is dumb, is hiding something, or the ghost hates newcomers for some reason.
Yeah, I would vibe check him. I just get a bad feeling from him for some reason.
We probably shouldn't have let him put Johan's hands on fire.
Well, it seemed like that's okay.
That part
fine.
seemed
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's
also
just
ended up
typical
with
church
hands
things.
on
As suspicious as I am of that fire, for my own reasons.
How hot does lye burn?
Let me look that up actually. How?
I don't
hot?
think he put his hands on the lie.
I can't imagine the fumes from that smoke would be very healthy.
If lye was placed in water, it would turn the water up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
I don't think there's lye in that brazier.
You want to take the soil sample and dunk it in a bucket?
Well, I wouldn't take all of it, just a little bit of the soil.
Oh yeah, you took some of the soil sample there, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. We'll say that
To spite you.
we'll say that you can go into the kitchen, grab some water, and drop the soil in. And the soil, some of it sinks to the bottom. The rest of it fizzles and pops, and the
Okay.
steam starts to dissipate from the surface of that
So the
water.
soil is full of lye, or that soil specifically. I wonder if maybe all of the soil was full of lye, but just it all sort of dissipated, sunk down over time, except the soil in the coffin, since it's got a bottom to it, held onto the lye or something. Either that or the soil was taken from somewhere else.
Probably that.
I get the impression that I was taken from something else.
Yeah.
So then where did they produce the lye?
What if this guy had already been buried? And then they dug him up and then reburied him in the field.
That seems
Maybe.
it's definitely possible. Where the hell is Mr. Miller?
As you
He
say
walks
that,
away.
the door opens.
There you are.
There you are.
What are you all doing in my house?
We're here to help you with the ghost problem.
Right.
God damn it.
Why did he do that voice?
He's got deer
Vibe
dementia.
check! Vibe check that man.
Can we vibe check him?
You
Actually,
I roll
absolutely
it?
can vibe
Right.
check this guy.
Does he have deer dementia?
As he runs away and grabs the binder and then comes back over and sets it down, flips open the binder. I have been dreaming of this bitch for months, and I've only been living here for months.
That's a little rude.
I got a 14, by the way.
You got a 14. You succeed.
I got a 5. So
5 does not succeed. Okay.
why am I now suddenly getting the feeling that he has not lived here for just months?
This guy, it's weird. You get the feeling that this guy isn't all there. I mean, clearly this guy's not all there. He's not old as far as you can tell. He's looks sort of like middle-aged, kind of. But something's definitely going wrong with his head. It looks like you rolled a 14?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something else about him, but what it is you can't tell. It's definitely something negative.
Yeah. So, I have a question. If I were to add pity points to that, would I have gotten more insight, or is that just a peak of the knowledge anyways?
How many pity points do you have?
I have 5. If I got a 19 instead of a 14, would I get more insight from that?
If you dumped 3,
3, okay.
yeah.
I'll take it.
Well, now with a 17,
Definitely failed the insight, so I'm going to take a pity point.
yeah. With a 17, you get the sense that this guy may not even entirely be sure of himself.
Okay.
You know,
Possessed?
so dementia maybe is a very good description of this. Yeah.
We might want to
He
ask
may not be
someone else
completely
who-
sure of himself, let alone, any of this stuff. He's not very coherent, is what we'll say. He's not coherent.
I have a couple questions for him, and then I think we should probably ask someone else in town. Because I think clearly he's kind of lost it.
Okay.
Here's a question. Was this house here when you moved in?
Oh yes, I moved into the house.
You moved into this house.
Yeah.
Was it a farm before you
Oh
moved
yeah,
in?
the
or
house
was
and
it
the
just-
farm. The house and the farm were all here, but the farm hadn't been tilled for, I don't know, since the last guy moved out.
Oh, so it was a farm, but it was just soil.
Yeah. Well, it was like
No
old
crops.
soil. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is this derangedness? Does it seem like it's arcane and magical in some way? Like, is it
At this point,
Is
you
he
can't
cursed
tell.
or possessed?
like is it? Yeah, is he
Yeah.
cursed or possessed, or is he just a little kooky?
It's
His
an effect of lye poisoning.
there's definitely something going on with him. His eyes are sunken. He's maybe a little bit pale, but whether it's arcane in nature or not, at this point, you can't tell.
Even with the 19 or whatever I got.
I have a
17. You got a
Okay.
17.
I have a
17, sorry, 17.
small thing to bring up, but it's sort of using out of character knowledge.
Uh-huh.
If I'm allowed to bring that up.
Well, depending on what the knowledge is.
Well, I don't know if the knowledge is accurate,
Okay.
but wasn't Lie the main sort of contributor to like Mad Hatter syndrome?
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
That is true.
Might be going crazy because of and it makes sense.
Yeah, because of Mercury and shit.
Was it Mercury? It might have been
It might have been maybe Lie.
I'm not sure. I might be wrong
I like
about
how
it being
Nate is
Lie.
definitely Googling this right now.
He's definitely Googling
It was Mercury.
Mercury.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
Mercury.
it was
Okay.
Mercury.
That was a great guess, though.
Thanks.
That was a lucky guess.
It was not a lucky guess. It was an
It was
incorrect.
an unlucky guess.
Before we
Good thing I didn't roll.
before we move on in character, I just want to point out, you seem a little agitated and strung out, and I understand your situation. Myself and my companion here, Johan, recently visited the church and purified our karma, so to speak. Have you considered visiting the church to ease your trauma?
Well, no, I'm not really into any of that hokey pokey stuff.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, considering you look really strung out. Have you considered maybe going to the church and
Well,
purifying yourself?
why would I want to go to the church? What's in the church?
I hear they have snacks.
Yeah, there's gonna be snacks. Yeah.
There's gonna be snacks in a few days.
Well, all right. I'll go to the church for some snacks.
Okay.
First, though, I'm gonna bake me a pie.
Oh,
And he
cool.
walks over to the kitchen.
This guy's lost it.
This guy needs Jesus in his life.
You guys,
This guy needs protein.
you guys hear chopping.
All right.
Is he making the same pie?
If you were to look into the kitchen, which I assume that you are,
Yeah.
he's got yams or sweet potatoes, and he's
Making yams again.
chopping them up.
Yeah, definitely.
Say,
has.
by the way, that pie smelled really good. Where did you get those yams from?
Well, there's a market down the street.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we got that market. He's getting his yams from.
Yes, poor guy. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy is a victim. He's not involved in this.
He's not doing
All right.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, and one last question. Did you set up these papers and these candles?
What papers? Oh, these ones.
Yes.
I mean, probably, right?
What do
I
you
mean, because
probably?
you can't see if you don't light the candles.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
You can't see if you don't light the candles. And I do want to remind you guys, there are gas lamps.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
look at the rest of the group
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I don't know what to make of this dude anymore.
Yeah, it has carbon monoxide poisoning or something.
Just one of the lamps was left on, but not lit.
For too long.
If we light a
You
match,
guys-
how bright will it be?
Yeah.
You light a match, the whole house explodes.
Oh my god.
Damn, you
Everyone
burned,
rolls new
down something at
characters.
least.
The silliest, what is that? TPK?
Oh man,
Yeah.
total party kill.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. but,
Methane check.
Yeah. Well, can I just say that at least 2 encounters with Poi Poi have led to arson?
Yeah. Poi Poi would be an arson child.
If it happens one more time, I'm gonna make a meme out of it. That is 100%
The little
true.
meme of the girl looking.
It is
Wait, when
exactly
did I-
gonna be that, except it's gonna be Poi Poi.
Wait, when did I commit arson?
Oh, in our first encounter at the Sea Ferry, and then
I
when you
wanted
went back to go check the corpse of the Dragon Man,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fire started, and then we started gaslighting Gimbal that he started it,
That's right.
and then we felt bad.
I should do more arson.
Why am I always being gaslit? It's crazy.
Mm.
I think my party hates me.
Gimbal
No,
is
we love
just a
you.
very gaslight. Oh, wow. Talk about a gaslight. Jeez.
We just need to light a
We
match around
love
Gimbal.
you.
That'll start a fire.
Exactly.
My whole fur just gets inflamed. His booty gone.
Wow.
No.
Is the booty just fur?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gimbal's just really flat.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
There's no
it's-
meat on
it's-
that bone.
No, I feel like it is both. It's a mixture of both.
Okay, half and half. I like it.
Yeah, half and half.
One cheek is fur, the other.
No, that is not what I'm.
Gimbal just shaves one butt cheek so that it's even.
Why do I have uneven butt cheeks in the first place?
Hey, some people
No,
are
I
born
refuse to
asymmetrical.
believe
That's
that.
okay.
Anyways,
We should
what are we doing
probably-
next?
We should probably talk to someone else in the town. This guy's kind
Yeah.
of lost.
Yeah, we should leave him to his pies. Sir, please don't burn your house down.
What are you doing in here?
We were just investigating the ghost.
Right.
Thwomp is no longer engaging person.
He's a little kooky, guys.
And
Let's go.
he runs back into the room, grabs his binder, back to the kitchen, places his binder down, and opens it.
Oh my god.
I've
Clearly
been
has some-
haunted for months.
Yeah.
Clearly has some type of memory loss,
Mm.
Yeah.
dementia, or time loop in his head. I don't know.
For months.
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 This thing
Yeah,
has
we're gonna
been-
go around
Wait,
the property and
saying
investigate.
for months.
So
Right. I think this guy has a skewed perception of time. He may be saying months, but he could really be
That's-
meaning years.
yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Oh
That's
my
why I think we should
goodness.
talk to.
Some
we should
people
talk
see
to
how long
someone
he's
else.
been here.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm a bit of a time traveler myself.
we're gonna investigate around the perimeter.
Okay, you should probably start
Back.
with the body.
Yeah, we'll.
Oh,
start
thank
with
you,
the
thank you.
body.
Yeah, well,
And, yeah,
Yeah,
we got it.
it's in the back.
got it.
Thank you.
And he gets back to now rolling a
Okay,
A
let's
dough.
go before we startled him again.
Why am I reminded?
You guys exit the house. I'm gonna say this is gonna be the last interaction of
Fair
the
enough.
campaign. So
The campaign.
So,
of the
my
campaign.
God.
That's it, everybody. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
The
Wow,
guy, we
great.
keep, the guy we keep seeing in the epilogues just shows up like, "Hi, I'm here with the ghost."
Thanks for swinging by.
Thanks for swinging by. I'm the Apocalypse Man.
I just snapped my fingers and the whole world blew up. Campaign's over now. Goodbye.
The session. I mean, the session.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Session was something else.
Yeah.
So,
lot more butt jokes than necessary.
Lots of
More butt jokes than
A lot
necessary.
of butt jokes. So,
Luckily, half of them weren't recorded.
yeah.
So true.
That's why I had to make up for it.
So just to rehash, I'm just going to give you guys a list of all of the NPCs in here. There is Mr. Miller. There is the squirrel guy. There is the woman at the inn. There is the other farmer. There is Galter, and there is Galter's roommate. Those are the NPCs. that you know so
And the
far.
brother? Did you get
Oh
the
yeah,
brother?
and the brother. I didn't say the brother.
Yeah.
The brother too.
I
There you go.
think
7.
probably a good place to start. I think because I have a lot of questions about the nature of this farm before Mr. Miller moved in,
Uh-huh.
and I think a person who would have the most insight about farms would be the
The
other
other
farmer.
farmer. I was thinking the same.
Right.
That and also there's a library.
There's also a library.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Might
There's
have
also
records.
the library
Oh, that's
and
so true.
They might
As-
have records.
Presumably a librarian.
presumably a librarian. Yeah.
We should
Might
probably
have
do the
death records, and it might have like
agricultural records.
agricultural records.
I think actually maybe the library is a great place to
Yeah.
start. I mean, the farms
That's
on
a
the
good
other
idea.
farms on the complete opposite side. So
Well, it's literally like
Where's
right there. It's a small town. You could see
Oh,
the other
small town.
farmhouse. Yeah.
Okay.
From the street, you can see both farms simultaneously. One
Yeah.
farm dead, the other one perfectly
Private.
fine. Yeah. And the perfectly
Somebody
fine
loaded
one.
Damn it on this bus-
The perfectly
bus-
fine one is the one that you saw on the way in to the inn.
Okay.
huh.
Somebody floated the
I
idea
have
of splitting the
another-
group up earlier.
I have another
wanted-
interesting. Sorry, I just got another completely random theory to throw out there.
What you got?
So this guy was like ritually buried, but he's also in a casket that could easily have been moved.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe he was buried in the other field, and that was screwing up their crops.
Like,
So they moved him.
but how would they know? How would they know
Gimble's
that
gonna have to
was
bust
messed up?
out that golden nose.
maybe
on the other.
maybe they were
property.
also having the ghost.
That's messed up. Why do they move it to the other farm and not just move it away?
To
mean,
pass
that would
the buck.
Out of spite?
Yeah, to pass the curse on.
Gimble's
that would
nose will sniff it out.
That would explain why he didn't have a proper gravestone.
Mm. What were you saying, Thwomp?
Would it be useful next session to split the parties and investigate different people?
Maybe.
Or
Maybe
Well, I
At
think
you
least
it
could.
would, because so far there's nothing
During
else.
the day, we have to make sure we're together at night.
Yeah.
yes,
No,
absolutely.
no getting snatched by a ghost.
Yeah, we still don't know if this ghost has a problem with newcomers.
So true. Explain why it was outside our window.
Yeah,
At least
I
it didn't
definitely won't.
attack us, which is...
it didn't attack us, but it was watching us.
Yeah.
which is
All I
concerning.
know
It's
is
never a good sign from a ghost.
because my brain is thinking in terms of screenwriting now. I'm like, why the fuck is there just free fucking beer in this place and it's piss poor quality outside of it just being piss poor quality and being free? I really want to talk to the brewer.
Tell him to step up his game.
Exactly. As
You
Thwomp,
should take a tip from
offended.
the
I do
gnomes and
want
the
to
dwarves,
say,
for sure.
I do want to say that's actually historically accurate.
What?
The
What?
like the barrel of beer.
Oh, free beer?
Yeah, the free beer. That's historically accurate. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
that's probably
cool.
just beer
Wish they
that's gone
sold
old.
that.
Yeah. The food,
Pabst Blue
however,
Ribbon.
like the free food that the innkeeper put out, that is not historically accurate.
Are we poisoned?
They're just generous.
The beer is historically accurate, but it was usually really bad beer.
Okay.
That's something that was in taverns and also like saloons in the Old West. Very common to have
Yes.
like
And also, sometimes
beer.
people would melt down butter and make a sort of caramelized thing to mix with the beer to make it more palatable.
Ooh,
Oh,
that actually sounds good.
butter beer maybe?
That is what butterbeer is. Yeah,
I thought.
that's where it came from.
I think Gimbal just has a higher standard of what beer should be because I feel like gnomes make really good beer.
Oh yeah,
It's
definitely.
disgusting.
Definitely.
I had no concept of alcohol until I came out to this world, and I'm just like agreeing with everything my alcoholic friends are telling me. Yes, gnomish beer. Yes, I agree.
Indeed.
By the way, I have 2 bottles of Dragon Spittle I've been holding on to. Have they
It's normal
expired yet?
spittle?
How long does it take to expire?
I imagine alcohol expires.
It probably takes a couple months.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just keep that in mind because I acquired these in the first session, so I'm waiting for it to ferment.
Yeah. So
even
it's
more.
how long has it been since the first session? Technically in game, probably
Okay, let's.
probably like a couple
3-ish
weeks.
days?
Yeah.
Oh,
3-ish
wait,
days?
weeks?
Probably a couple weeks.
No.
For Poi
we
Poi's
lost
session
a couple
4 to
specifically,
5 days.
especially.
4 to 5
okay.
days.
For Poi Poi's session 0 especially.
Oh, session 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Mhm.
You wouldn't think it's like a week.
Yeah, it would have
Well, I did.
been. It would have
I
been a
didn't
couple,
acquire-
like a week or two.
I didn't acquire the fresh Dragon Spittle until the first proper set.
Oh,
Okay, then
okay.
it's
Then just a
still
few
about a
days.
week. 5-6 days.
Yeah.
I'll give it a while. I'll check in later.
It's been a
Booyah.
couple weeks then. Don't forget we lost a couple, like a 2.5 days in the forest because I drank that tea.
It wasn't really that long.
Oh yeah, you guys
We
lost.
were
lost-
only, we were
you
only
guys
traveling
lost.
for a day and a half.
Maybe it was
Yeah, you guys lost half a day.
half a day. Okay.
Yeah.
To the library.
Yeah, let's
if
go
you
to the library.
if you guys
and then
want to
split up and talk.
if you guys want to continue towards library, you can. Otherwise,
Not
we can.
tonight, yeah.
Otherwise, we can call the session here, and we
Yeah,
can
let's
start at
call
the
the session.
library tomorrow.
Sounds
That's-
good.
Sounds
Tomorrow?
good. Or not tomorrow. Next time.
It's your session.
I'm tired too, guys.
Speaking of
Yeah.
I am tired too.
Nate's had to sit here and listen to us prattle for hours on
Yeah.
end.
I
We
think
get
we
it.
get to
Talking
talk
about the butts. That got me. That
Butt.
was just like, oh god,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm so done.
Johan's
Booty.
17 children and Gimble's butt.
This
Taking up way too much
this
time.
was the session where I, as the DM, have had the most like facepalm moments. It's like, oh god, please, and not
Mhm.
because like you're doing anything like quote unquote wrong. In game, like roleplay wise, you guys are great, but so like you guys spent like an hour maybe, or like at least an hour talking about freaking Gimble's bootylicious nature and how sexually promiscuous Johan is, and I'm just sitting here like, I can't. What do I do here?
You signed up for this.
Oh
That's
god.
part of the job
This
description.
Miss Silvar has a crush on Gimbal.
Oh, brilliant. But yes. Thank you everybody.
ADHD.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. And
Care.
we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Here on the new Heroes of Altiria. Will they solve this 10-year-old murder mystery? Will they figure out why Lie Village is called Lie Village?
Did we already?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously the lie, but like, where's the lie coming from in Lie Village? Because it doesn't come naturally. Well, I mean, limestone and clay deposits, but you get it. Where's that at? Will Johan ever tell about Scoborn lore? Tune in next time to find out. Ba-dum-bum. Oh yeah, fun fact, guys. You can also dissolve a body and lie.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice to know.
Isn't that gross? Isn't that like horrible? There's like a whole Modern Rogue episode about that.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. I think they like lit a fire because lye also reacts pretty horribly with aluminum. Fun fact.
Tuck that away in my
Not
pocket.
related to the campaign at all.
Wondering.
Not
if,
related to, well, I mean, maybe related to the campaign. Maybe.
Wondering.
But
Mm.
the guy's body
Got me
was not
scratching my
dissolved.
noggin.
So.
We got to figure out where the lie is. I think I'm starting to think that maybe this guy's body was moved.
I get that.
That's
Who knows?
I think that's my leading theory.
Who
Post your
knows?
there's in the comments.
Post your
By the
theories in
time
the
we
comments
post it, we're
below.
gonna be done with this.
Yeah, by the time this comes public,
The campaign's over.
maybe actually,
100%.
honestly,
Don't cheat. Watch this
Bye,
episode, post
everybody.
it, and then go to the next episode.
Yeah. Join our Patreon to see episodes before they go live. At this
We have a
point,
Patreon.
we don't have a Patreon at this
Should
point.
open up a Patreon.
We have to now. Just because it would be really funny if we have a Patreon at the point where we're discussing having a Patreon by the
Yeah.
time this thing uploads.
Should we have a Patreon, guys? Who knows?
Do we have a Patreon?
Should we have a
Yeah.
Patreon? Leave it
we
in the
do.
comments below.
Yeah,
I like
smash
money.
that like button.
Should we have a
We all-
Patreon? Join our Patreon to let us know.
Should Gimbal have an OnlyFans? Who knows?
No.
Comment.
I'm gonna end it there. Bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Damn.